All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please let me know if you have any difficulty from your side, and please invite your friends. Uh, I just made a video actually, and I posted on Facebook. So if you are a subscriber to my Facebook, you can go and watch it there. And this is made for brother Samshi. Desperately, they are trying to defend how their God he pray. I feel sorry for them, and the damage made by Muhammad hijab, it cannot be repaired. You know, Islam exposed widely by his stupidity when he said the truth. You know, when the Quran says that Allah he pray on Muhammad, and by the way, our topic is about 10 things I like about Allah, so we will go there, but just to share, this is a little bit information here. The Muslims, they try to say that this verse speaking that Allah he sent a blessing on Muhammad, but as you notice, there is something stupid here. Something very bad happened. If Allah is sending a blessing as they claim, then why the verse saying Allah and his angels? Because if Allah he sent the blessing, the angels do not. Who need the angels anyway? And how you say Allah and the angels both, they do the same thing? Because angels, they receive a blessing from God the same as a human being. If I say to you, bless you, simply I am making it short. I am saying may God bless you, because I cannot bless anyone. Blessing is a support of God to someone. Hello? Okay, somebody tried to call me. Please, if you are a Christian now, don't call me unless you are an ex-Muslim. So Allah and his angels send a blessing. This is the Muslim translation trying to cover up the problem. If Allah send the blessing, who need the blessing of the angels? Because all the blessing is coming from Allah if he is God. Angels are not required no more. Believers, because he says, and ye that who believe send the blessing, which means even Muslims are going to send the blessing. So what the Muslims can do more than what Allah did already? If Allah already he sent the blessing, what the angels can do more than what Allah he did? What the believers can do more than Allah he did? That is stupid. That is an insult to your God. You are just saying to us that me and angels and Allah, all of us, we can do one thing, which is sending the blessing. That's mean I am God too. The Muslim, they try to fix it, they make it blind. Because if you are saying that angels and believers and Allah, they are showering the Prophet with a blessing, that's mean all of them, they are gods, equal gods. They have equal ability to do one thing, which is giving a blessing to someone. Guys, is my idea clear? Is my idea clear? Now they're trying to fix it. Remember, the Muslims, they are trying to fix it, but they make it blind. They try to fix the eye of Allah, but they make it horrible. Because if Allah already he blessed somebody, it's like, let's to make it simple for you. We have a guy, he is in charge of the warehouse of heaven, and he said to me, you are going to heaven. Then we have the same guy saying to the angels, ask me to send him to heaven, but already you promised him to go to heaven. And then we have the warehouse guy saying that the believers should ask him to send Muhammad to heaven, but already you said to send to heaven. You know what I mean? If Allah already the blessing, what does the blessing mean? It's mean you are a wonderful person, and you have my support. That's it. And who is talking? Allah. Who is the highest authority in Islam? The Muslim, they claim it is Allah, which is false, by the way. It is Muhammad. So if Allah already he promised Muhammad blessing, Who need the angel blessing? What the angels can do? The angel themselves, they receive a blessing from Allah. You know what I mean? And here it says, and who you believe sent a blessing too. So even the Abdul, normal Abdul like Shamsi, he have now, Muhammad is dead. This is the proof that Islam is a pagan religion. Muhammad is dead, and yet they pray asking Allah for a blessing for Muhammad according to them. But that is impossible because the guy is dead. After death, there is no blessing no more. And same time, if Allah blessed him already, what is the idea of asking for more blessing? Is it like about how many kilo? If there is so blessing, that's it. Allah blessed him. If there is 5 stars blessing and 4-star blessing, if Allah blessed you, you are blessed. So what is the point of saying that okay, angels send the blessing, believers send the blessing, and then at the tip of that says and salute him with all respect? Now there is a guy, he is an Arabic teacher, he says the word here yusalli means salute. The idiot, he forgot, he claimed that he have a long hair, he looked like a homo. Here the word salute is exist here. So you are saying to Allah, he said Allah, he sent salute, and the angels send salute, and the believers send salute, and all of you salute him, salute him, salute him. They are living in a chaos because they cannot explain the stupidity of Muhammad when he said that Allah, he pray on him. Now if you change the word of blessing, which the Muslim, they fabricate the whole Quran. If we go all the Quran, whatever the word salah or yusalli or salawat appearing, you will find always the translation is coming always as prayer, always. Only when it's come to Allah, the Muslim, they switch it to make it blessing. If you go here as an example, huwa alladhi yusalli alaykum, huwa alladhi yusalli alaykum wa malaikatahu. Okay, hold on, let us show you here how the word yusalli getting Muhammad busted. Chapter 33 verse number 43. In this verse it says huwa here, go back to Allah. Alladhi yusalli alaykum, yusalli mean pray. The Muslim, they will exchange this to a blessing. Let us exchange. Let us go to the translation, the fast translation. Here we go again. He it is who send the blessing on you, and as do his angels. But look what happened here, that he may bring you out of depth of darkness. He may. You receive a blessing before you go out of darkness. Guys, look, when the Muslims, they change, they fabricate the translation, look how they make the Quran look so stupid. Because what you are saying to me, that those people are in darkness and Allah, he blessed them before they leave darkness. They are may, that may, you see the way may. What a stupid religion. How you are promising them blessing before they leave from the deep darkness. People, they are blessed if they believe in God, not before they believe in God. And this is what all the Quran message is about, that Allah curse those who don't believe in him, that Allah will kill those who don't believe in him, that Allah will burn those who don't believe in him. And now you are saying to me that Allah blessing those who don't believe in him. Are we following, people? Are we following? Do you see how this sentence here get the Abdul busted? If Allah is sending a blessing here, sending a blessing to who? To people who don't even believe in him. Because it says it clearly that he may bring you out of your depth of darkness. There's no way that the Quran here is speaking about people who they are Muslims, believe in Allah, yet they are in the deep darkness. Same time, the verse here says, it is he who sent the blessing on you and do his angels. Again, the same poo-poo. If Allah is the only God, how he make himself equal to his angels? Because now both of them, they are qualified to give a blessing. According to any monotheism religion or belief, only God can give a blessing. unless Allah he have partners. And here we see in the Muslim translation partner in the ability, in the qualification, because not only Allah can give a blessing, angels can give a blessing based in the Muslim translations. And that means Allah and the angels both are the source of a blessing. You see, it doesn't say it is he who sent the blessing to you through his angels. Then that the meaning will change then, right? But it doesn't say that. It says it is he who sent the blessing on you as do his angels, as equal as. It's like saying to you, there is two people who know Islam very well, Christian Prince as and as CP too, like because we are two, you know. If you look at me in the mirror, you will see two people. So here we see the stupidity again when they try to deceive us with the word of blessing, because the word of blessing made Islam clearly not a monotheism religion. So they try to save Allah. They try to save Allah from the poo he did, or let us say Muhammad, sorry, Muhammad aka Allah, but they make it even more horrible, as you see. And here we have a problem, another problem in the verse. Do you see the word may? Guys, have you ever heard of a God saying may? Okay, if you send me a blessing, maybe you bring me out of deep. What maybe mean? Anybody can tell me? Maybe. So he's blessing people, they are still in darkness, which is against the Quran. All of it, if we go in the Quran right now, just to show you some verses of poo. You know, nobody can beat Muhammad with the poo. Those who they are in darkness, Allah he cursed them, chapter 2 verse number 88. Those who they are in darkness, they are in, you know, they are cursed by Allah, chapter 2 verse number 89. The one in darkness, Allah he cursed them, chapter 2 verse 159. Those who they are in darkness, Allah he cursed them, chapter 2 161. Those who, you know, who they are in darkness, Allah he cursed them, chapter 3 verse 61. Those who they are in darkness, Allah he cursed them, chapter 3 verse number 87. Should we continue all those verses? All. Look, imagine. So if Allah he cursed always those who they are in darkness, how does verse here come to the conclusion that Allah he sent his blessing on you? I mean, something here very stupid, right? And we can go all over the verses in the Quran. It's the same story. The true meaning here for the word blessing is not exist. The word here is yusalli or salah, that Allah he sent a prayer on him, and that makes sense with the word may. Correct, guys? Because I pray to God, so may God answer me. All right, my prayer is not guaranteed to be answered, correct? This is why, that explains why the word may here is exist, because here the word is he pray. If the blessing received already, there's no need for may, for I'm blessed already. Do you understand me, people? If the word here is a blessing, if this is a correct translation, not a fabricated one, then there is no need for the may. For the one who receive a blessing of God, that's mean he is saved. You don't say I blessed you when you are a bad person. You don't say that God blessed me because I'm a drug dealer. You don't say that God, he blessed me because she is a prostitute. You have to repent and you have to come back to God, and then you will receive the blessing. The blessing is not something you receive when you are a bad person. So blessing sent to you, maybe that does not make sense. Obviously it's a fabrication. So what makes sense? It is pray. Allah, he pray on you, and that here expose Allah again, because here it is says when he pray it may work. He pray and the angels do so. What the angels they do? They pray. Are you following? And after the prayer, what we have? We have may, which means something is not guaranteed. When God he do pray, obviously this God is just a man like me, because simply the word pray attached to me. You see, if the Muslim they say the prayer of Allah is different from our prayer, then there's no need for me. For is God he says something, if the Quran says if Allah wants something to happen, he see B is going to be correct. Okay, here we go. Allah he sent the blessing. What may is for? And who need the angels? What the angels here for? What is the job of the angels? And as you see, it says clearly that Allah he pray and the angels they do so the same exactly as Allah he do. That's mean angels they have same ability the same as Allah or Allah. So the correct translation for this, that he it is who send prayer on you, as do as his angels pray on you, that he may bring you out. And here we have a problem. Anyone notice there's one more problem? Anyone? There's one more problem. Who noticed with me? Let us see who's of you with a very high IQ. There's one more problem missing we did not cover yet. Anyone? Who notice? The he word. Thank you. What is your name? Shahararir. He. Okay, read with me, guys. If the angels they will pray for you or even send a blessing, but at the end of the day it is he may. So what this angels for? I mean, who need the angels if it is he at the end of the day? I mean, what the angels are doing here? And as long he still he cannot, he is not sure, because it says he may. He what? He may. Allah talking about who? About himself. He may. Well, he may be God, he may be not God, because obviously God he should be sure if God says something is going to be. So if Allah he pray for me to be saved, does that mean the prayer of Allah is not working? Let us make it fit with the Muslim translation. If Allah blessed me to be saved, are you saying to me Muslims that Allah he said may he bring you, because it's not guaranteed that the blessing of Allah is functional? No, the he I'm talking about here is the he here. He, this is the problem more than the he in here in the beginning. Because what the translation now made out of it made the Quran really stupid and funny. Because if Allah he blessed me and then he says so he may, okay, he who, there's only one Allah, there's only one Allah, or there's two Allah? The Muslim they will say there's only one Allah. That's wonderful. So if Allah he gave me blessing, so what do you mean he may bring you out of darkness? I'm blessed already. I'm blessed for what reason? For being a bad person? I'm blessed for being a kafir? I'm blessed for being a guy his name is a Christian prince? For sure not. I'm blessed for being a believer. But here, as you see, those people, they are still in deep darkness. Do you see it? This is the stupidity of Islam. The Muslim, they try to solve the problem, they always make it blind. All right. Now, I think we explained this enough. And again, I made a video in Facebook. If you are a subscriber on my Facebook, Christian Prince official Facebook, you can watch the video for Brother Shamshi. Now we go back to the topic which we started the title with, 10 things I like about Allah. Number one, Allah is a fool. As you see, here we go. We just give you an example. Allah is certified fool. Brother Shamsi, he made a video trying to explain the verse about Allah praying on the Prophet, and he chose At-Tabarani, and he said, let me show you, we Muslims, we go by tafsir. We don't go by he said, she said. We go by tafsir. I will go to Imam At-Tabarani. And this is what I made the video about just 5 minutes before I start the broadcast. I went to At-Tabarani, and guess what I found in At-Tabarani? And now Shamshi, he cannot say to us he don't accept At-Tabarani, because as long as At-Tabarani, and he said in the video, At-Tabarani existed 360 years after the Prophet, and he know Arabic very, very well. Okay, I agree. He agree. You know, I agree. He know Arabic very well. I have to agree. Look what At-Tabarani explaining chapter 86, verse number 6, and you will see that Brother Shamshi, he will bite his I don't want to say what his prophet said. Anyone remember what the prophet said? If somebody is proud about his family, tell him to go and bite the penis of your father. I'm not saying that. The prophet said that, so don't say I'm being rude. This is the quality of Muhammad. So now Brother Shamshi, he need to explain to us, as long he like At-Tabarani, and he considered the Tabarani is his guidance of explanation, because when you go and read At-Tabarani for us to prove a point, it's mean you agree with him, and there's no question about your agreement. So I went to At-Tabarani to see what he say about the chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7, which is very funny, stupid chapter in the Quran. If At-Tabarani is the one you favor and you think he is the best for you to explain the Quran, well, we have a problem. This is what At-Tabarani said, explaining that Allah, he says, فَلْيَنْظُرُ الْإِنسَانَ مِمَّا خُلِقَ مِنْ مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ الصَّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ. He says, ماء دافق, a gushing fluid, which is a supposedly sexual fluid, which is gushing and loaded and spread inside the woman womb. Inside the woman womb, the gushing fluid go in the womb of the woman. And then he says, and it come from between as-sulb wa taraib. And he explained what as-sulb mean, what taraib mean. Look what he said. It's meant the water of the man and the water of the women. So the human being, you know, there's two water in Islam, water of the man and water of the woman. because the baby is created from both, which means the water of the man and the water of the women. That's wonderful. فَمَاءُ الرَّجُلْ مِنْ صُلْبِهِ, and the water of the man is coming from the backbone. And the water of the women is coming from her ribs. You told me you like At-Tabarani, right? Okay, here we go. Enjoy At-Tabarani. And now he said it's coming from Taraib. And now At-Tabarani is explaining to Brother Shamshi what At-Taraib mean. He says, الترائب جمع التربية وهو موضع القلادة من الصدر وهو 4 أضلاع من يمنة الصدر و4 أضلاع من يسرة الصدر. وسئل أكرم عن الترائب فقال هذه ووضع يده على صدره بين ثدييه. Let us translate. At-Taraib. What At-Taraib? Because this is where the sperm of the woman is coming from. He said it is a plural name of At-Tarbiyah, and it is the location of the necklace of the women. Hold on. I need to explain here what exactly this is mean. Give me a second, just to show Forget about Allah praying now. I mean, we have a bigger poo-poo, because if Allah is God, should not say such a stupid thing. Correct? Forget about Allah, he pray or he don't pray. Forget about this. Based on what this guy he said, let's find a picture of a woman. Need a woman showing her not too much, you know. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for a picture so we can put in the screen to show you what Allah he meant exactly based on the interpretation of the scholars of Islam. So the Muslim will not say we are making things up and this is our, false interpretation. And as you see, Brother Shamshi, he is the one who chose At-Tabarani. I mean, that's it. We are done. We solved the problem. At-Tabarani, At-Tabarani. Who knows better? At-Tabarani. Who chose At-Tabarani? Brother Shamshi. I'm trying to find a picture where a woman, she is wearing a necklace. Hold on. Location of the necklace, huh? Yeah, right. What's wrong with this website? Everybody in the bikini. This is a free website, give you free pictures, but we want somebody dressed up. These days, nobody like to dress up, right? Yeah, it's hot. I have -4 outside. All right, let's see. Man, all those pictures, either they are not wearing a necklace or they are wearing covered up to the top, or they are wearing almost nothing. There's no so. We need to find one. Man, I review already like 300 pictures, still we could not find one. What happened? Girls these days, they are not wearing necklace no more. Not even a single picture I went through, they are wearing necklace. Because I want to show you exactly, because he said that it's a location of the necklace, and I will show you exactly what does that mean. You know what it okay, but I want to show you the exact location. But anyway, let us see. As long we could not find, we let's choose any picture of a woman, not a specific. All right. Oh boy. Come on, just one. Not even one. All right, let us choose this one. What we can do, guys. The location of the tribe. I hope the picture will come to you clear. Let me switch the screen. You see, when you as a male, and male and female, they are very close in the shape, right? But there is something unique about the female. Is the location here is different from the male. Uh, let us say there's a little bit of different. So what the Quran is saying, that the sperm is coming from here. The location of the necklace is going to be in this area where the two ribs meet, in this area here, where the neck meet. You know, if you put your finger here between your two chest bones, you know, there is a place here you can put your finger through. This is exactly where the sperm of the women is coming from. It is the location where the two ribs met from the top. And this is what the Quran is saying, and this is what is the explanation saying. And obviously this is a proof to us that Allah must be God. I mean, how Allah he knew this unless he is God? Come on, think about it. You see, if Allah not God, he will not come with such a conclusion, which is extremely scientifically correct and extremely true. You know, I don't know how many Muslims will convert to Islam after they notice this, you know. So now brother Shamshi and the brother Muhammad Hijab and the brother Shadir Rabir and the brother Zakir Naik, you know, for sure they are confirming to us, okay, Allah he don't pray, no problem, forget about Allah, Allah don't pray. You know, you got yourself busted already in that field, and it's very hard to fix what is done. What happened is happened. Your stupid hijab, he said Allah he pray for, he don't pray to, and which is really not even true, because in the verse there it says Allah he pray on, not really to. But Muhammad Hijab he make it more even worse. He said pray for. However, if Allah is God and he says such a thing that women have a sperm coming from this location, so what I understand from your God Allah, which is obviously is an amazing God, that those women here, excuse me guys, I'm not being filthy dirty here, but I'm just to show you how stupid Islam is. This woman, she have balls here. This woman, she have literally balls here. And this is exactly where the sperm is coming from. And the Muslim, they want to convince us that Allah is God. Do I need to debate about anything else? This is Allah. Allah saying to us where the sperm of the women is coming from. First of all, Abdul, women have no sperm. There's not even one single donkey in the world except that women have a sperm. Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, because he is scientifically correct, and he have a lot of knowledge in sperm and business of a sperm. He have a clinic for a sperm. Women, they used to come to him and says, there's a woman, she came to the Prophet. Let us call Zakir Naik and ask him about that. Brother, there is a woman, she came to the Prophet and asked him that she saw a wet dream and she was touching herself, and she asked him about what she should do. Can you explain to us, brother, that? Brother Siddhar, this story here explain to us how expert our Prophet. Other example, a woman, she saw a dream, or let us say it wasn't really a dream, she was between sleeping and awake, and she saw somebody, he is totally naked, and he came to her and he started doing like brung brung. You know what I'm talking about, brother. We have sister here, we cannot explain more, but you know what exactly I'm talking about, brother. And then she got orgasm, and then she looked at her panty and she know the orgasm, and now she went to the Prophet and she asked him for consultation. And as you know, the Prophet is very, 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 very expert. He has 13 wives. So you can imagine how many orgasms he see every day. So the Prophet, he said to her, if you do have orgasm like this, and if you see it, if you touch it, and it is yellow, you have to wash it. Thank you very much. Me. That is science. And Dr. Zakir Naik is a doctor, remember. Now, a Muslim, he might say to us, Well, At-Tabarani is wrong. Well, At-Tabarani is wrong. You are the one who quote for me At-Tabarani, Shamshi. Okay, we change At-Tabarani. Forget about At-Tabarani. We can go to different one. I mean, look like all of you are wrong. Brother and sister. Brother and sister. Here at Jalalain, he tried to hide, but he cannot hide it. This is verse number 6. Let us go to verse number 7 and see what the Jalalain will say. Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
I take you in the chat.
Sorry?
I text you in the chat.
Okay, how I can help you, my friend?
There is our brother from Egypt.
Yeah.
He want to convert to Islam, to live Islam.
Okay, my friend, he can call me. Just give him my Debate TV account in Skype. He can call me, not you. If you want, if he is serious, he can call me. I will be happy to talk to him.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Thank you. No, guys, don't call me for those things. If somebody want to leave Islam, so what? I have hundreds of people leaving Islam every day. You want to call me? Call me. It's not a big deal. I mean, so what? Leave Islam? Are you going to have a party? No. This is his salvation. You want to call me, feel free. You don't want to call me, it's up to you. Read with me carefully. Issuing from between the loins of the man and the breast of the women. So this is a Jalalain. He agreed that Allah, he is very scientifically accurate, and he is speaking about the sperm of the man coming from the backbone of the man, and the sperm of the women coming from the backbone of the from the ribs of the women. How that can be? All right. Any Muslim? Somebody saying that you are Al-Fadi. My friend, I am not Al-Fadi. Who is Al-Fadi? People are weird. I am Al-Fadi. Is missing to say to me, I'm David Wood. What's wrong with people? Can't even recognize voices? Listen carefully. Don't send me, please, text messages to my Skype if it's silly. I have a topic. As you see, you are disturbing me from my topic. Text me only if it is really necessarily, and call me only if you have something to do with the topic, and only when I say Christians they can call. First of all, I say Muslims call. Unless you are an ex-Muslim, you can call me anytime. Or you are a person who decide to leave Islam. All right? All right. Now, you see, if God is God, he will not do such a poo-poo as we see in the front of us in the screen. Now we can change all the interpretation of the Muslims. You will see all of them, they agree in one thing, that Allah here is speaking about that there is a sperm coming, gushing fluid, coming from the backbone of the man and from the ribs of the women. And as we said, we showed you that this is the location of the necklace of the women. This is alone is enough to prove to us that Allah cannot be God. All right. That guy from Egypt is blocked by me, so you not need me anyway. If he want to leave Islam, he leave Islam. Who care? Guys, don't fall into the trap of the Muslims. If somebody want to leave Islam, do he need me? You do not need me. Okay, leave Islam. You see, we don't do what the Muslims do. We don't have a show here. Oh, brother, he will leave Islam. Allahu Akbar. A brother, he left Islam in the Christian prince life. I don't care. If you leave Islam, leave Islam. So just say in the text, say Muhammad is an evil, he's a devil, and I accept Jesus the Messiah as my savior, and then go and read the Bible and practice and ask any minister to baptize you, and that's it. You do not need a Christian prince. I did my part. All right. So stop asking me about unblocking somebody. Let him go. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead.
It's Christian Prince?
Yes, this is me, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm Sir Emmanuel. I'm calling from China.
All right.
And I am a Christian, actually, but I'm a follower of your show. I like your show. I have been wondering how I could actually get in contact because I'm new in the field of Christianity. So maybe I would, by following on Skype or Instagram, I could get some posts or get more information from you.
All right, my friend. Just follow our live broadcast and feel free to ask me questions if you have any. There's nothing, I mean, contacted me is not really important unless you want to have a question. If you have a question, let me know. I will be happy to help you. But just be in YouTube, watch, we show the reference, we show everything, and listen to how we answer Muslims, we answer even non-Muslims, and you will learn. All right?
Okay.
Okay, my friend.
Thank you very much.
And there's a brother you can if you want to learn from the Bible, because my topic here is about Islam, but if you want to learn the Bible, you can go to brother Sam Shamoun. He have a show in YouTube. You can join his class. He teach the Bible, and there's many other Christians actually. You can join them, and they will be happy to answer your questions. But feel free to call me anytime if you have a question. All right? And I'm happy to hear that's. I was in China before, and I hope soon I will go, again to China to do some teaching there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Take care, my friend. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. We go back to our topic. Now, in front of you, I have a challenge for the Muslims. You see, I don't want to show you that we are picking something stupid, Allah He said. But however, as long Allah He said that, it's mean Allah cannot be smart. Correct? As long the one who said this in the front of us is Allah, then the Muslim, they cannot claim that Allah is a smart God. You see, the Muslims believe that every word in the Quran is from Allah. If you ask the Christians or even the Jews about the Bible, they will say no, the Bible is not written by God. The Bible written by man, human being like me and you, prophets, or even there is a stories in the Bible. It's a book of history about God and man, as simple as that. So in the Bible we have stories about people did bad things. In the Bible we have stories about people reporting normal things, like this person, he have horses, he have etc. It's not necessarily God is talking. There is God there and there's man there talking. Here we have 100% supposedly God talking. So a Muslim, he cannot say this was a mistake of Muhammad. Same time, they cannot even use that mistake, because the Muslim believe that everything Muhammad he say, it is an inspiration from God. If we go in the Quran, we will find the following. Muhammad he claim, you see, Muhammad he fabricate verses in the Quran claiming that everything he say is an inspiration from God. It is not inspiration actually. It is just it's revelation. It's more than inspiration. وَمَا هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَى. This is what the Quran says about Muhammad words. In huwa illa wahyun yuha, chapter 53, verse number 4. Everything Muhammad he say, it is inspiration from God. We can go right now and check the interpretation, and you will see this what it means. 53, 4. Let's do it. 53, 4. Do you see it? Everything is inspiration from Allah. It's revelation. Muhammad he said nothing. He speak nothing of his own. So the Muslim, he cannot say to us that this was a mistake made by someone. This is coming from directly from Allah. All right. Now, I have a challenge to the Muslim Abduls who they are watching us. Who is the Muslim want to show me something smart Allah he said? Look at this challenge. I challenge the Muslim Abdul to show me one smart thing Allah he said. Just one. Just one. Who want to show me a smart thing? You see, I'm not going to show you only stupid things Allah he said. I want to see the smart things. Maybe Allah he said something smart, because I am trying to prove to you that Allah is 100% fool, not 90%. And this is why I am challenging the Muslims to call me and to show me one smart thing Allah he said. Guys, is that a fair challenge? Is that a fair challenge? I believe that Allah is 100% fool. I want a Muslim to call me and to show me that I am wrong. Allah at least he have 10% intelligence. Or if he can show me 100% smart, that's impossible, because already we showed you how Allah say that women have a sperm coming from their ribs, and this is why I'm still single. You know, I'm afraid that one day I will go to the house, like, you know, I bring my bride with me and she take off her clothes, and then when she is naked, instead of seeing that she have a breast, I find that she have a breast testicles. I don't want to get that. I mean, that's just really scary, disgusting. What I will do then? Send her back home? Divorce her? As long Allah is teaching us that women they have a breast testicles, well, all of us men, we have to think twice and 3 times and 5 times before we get married. This is very dangerous. By the way, now we know where is the weakness of the women. So if you have a fight with the women, you see the women, they have your weakness, they hit you there, right? So now you know where to hit them. I'm just joking, don't hit women ever. Any Abdul? Hello? You see, this is what is good about what we do here in the internet. As you see, people from China, people from Indonesia, from Korea, from Thailand, from everywhere, they are listening. That's wonderful, right? And people are learning the stupidity of Muhammad and the stupidity of the false Quran. Yet the Muslims, they claim that the Quran is a book of science. Hello? Hello? Okay, why they call me if they want to talk? I don't know. Mystery. Don't call me, please, unless you want to talk. If there is one Muslim want to call me and tell me one thing smart about Allah, just one. You see, if I go right now and search in the in the Prophet Google, peace upon him, we will find tons of Muslim websites speaking about scientific miracles in the Quran. Let us search for some. Quran miracle. And then if we examine those, what the Muslims call them miracles, we will find all of them, they are shish kebab. Look how many, look. If all of this in the Quran, all of this, the speed of light, the vision, the volcano, the pharaoh, the mummy, the sinkhole, extreme explosion, spider web, mountains, age of universe, human embryo, internal wave, milk, brain functions, brain functions. Hold on. Hold on. That's something. That's something. The Muslim, Allah, he found how the brain function. Oh, I'm really interested, guys. Do you want me to check this one? Let us vote. Who want me to check at the brain function one? I am a person who like the brain, because here we see the intelligence of Abdul. What do you think? Should we go to the brain function, or we choose something else? Should let it go, or we go to the brain function? Tell me, guys. Tell me please. What do you want? Which one you want? Whatever you want, I will go. Brain function. All right. I told you 1,000 times that we are Arab. We are stubborn. If you say to us yes, we say no. Come on, don't you learn? We are Arab. We don't go by democracy. Okay, most of you now, you say the brain function. Me as an Arab, I cannot accept. Brother Tatar. Now you force me to do the opposite, brother. I cannot take the brain function. Okay, I'm just kidding with you. Okay, go ahead. Brain function. And look at the art, man. Brain functions. The frontal part of the brain handle lies. If. Are you sure? Hold on. Somebody make me some tea. This is really messed up. I'm really, man. By the way, guys, I notice each time I lie, because I am a Christian prince, and the Muslim, they keep saying to me, you're a liar. So obviously I lie a lot. So each time I lie, brother, I feel like the front of my head is acting differently. This is in the Quran. In the Quran, the frontal part of the brain handle lies. Let us see that. For centuries, it was thought that the frontal part of a human brain handle vision simply because it's near the eyes. Today we know that this is false. This part that's handle vision turned out to be the rear of the brain. See the image. In the front part of the brain is called peripheral vortex, excuse my English, guys, and responsible for connecting lies. Look at this. Pathological liars have more the white matter. Okay. Now we know what is inside the head of Muhammad. Okay, continue. Liars show relatively widespread increase of the white matter, 23 to 36%. Okay, now let's go. Let us cut the crap. Let us go to the verse. And here the verse, chapter 96, verse number 16. A lying, sinful forehead. Unbelievable. Guys, I am in trouble. I am really in trouble. I mean, what we would do now? We said we challenged the Muslim to show us one thing smart. Allah, he said, and supposedly we were sure and look like we are not sure. Let me get you Abdul busted as usual. If we go to chapter 96, verse number 16, and we will do it live in front of everybody. Oh boy. I'm sure the Muslims, they love me. Do you love me? Do you? Guys, what is the sinful forelock mean? Somebody translate to me what forelock mean. Do you see how they lie? The Quran speak the nasiya is the hair of the front of the head. What the verse saying that Allah will grab them from their hair. This is not the head. Hello. Talalala. You make it a brain. Look like the Muslims. Hold on. I just discovered something I never noticed before. That the Muslims look like they are different from the rest. They have their brain in their hair. It's obvious, brother. It is really obvious. Right? Man. I don't see love from CP of those people. My friend, you are looking for my love. You need the love of the Prophet Muhammad. But just be careful. Don't sit in his lap. You sit in his lap, you are screwed. Just be careful. No love. Muhammad Gita, he's saying, I don't see love. What love? You are upset because we are getting you busted about your lies. How you make the hair on the front of the head, you make it the head, and you make it about the white substance inside the brain and discovery of why Muslims, you have no dignity. Why you lie? Why you fabricate miracles and science which is not there? Why you do? Shame on you. Shame on you. He's a liar, by the way. This guy is a liar. You see, he told you he wanna, whatever he told you. See, here we go. The Quran is speaking about them, Muslims. So what the Quran is saying, that Allah will grab you from the front of your head, which is the hair. He is not talking about the head itself. The Muslim, they make it a miracle and they make it science, and they start quoting for us from scientific books, and they try to make it about the Quran. Okay, this miracle get busted. Which one next, guys? Which one you want? Which one? Choose from me. Look how many. Look how many. I want a Muslim to choose from me one. Which one? Which one? Look. Mean all of this in the Quran. Even the hamburger. Even the hamburger is there. Unbelievable. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Breastfeeding. Oh, don't talk about breastfeeding. Please don't talk about breastfeeding. I mean, this is alone is something. The only one who taught breastfeeding for adult in the whole universe, his name is Muhammad, peace upon him. And this is why I'm afraid that many of the men listening to me now, they might convert to Islam. Have you ever heard of a man, he is in the age of 50 something, he advised a woman, because a man, he is looking at her in a dirty way, to give him her her boobs? Man. So Muslims, you respect Christianity, look like you are not a good Muslim, because Allah, he says that the Christians are kuffar and they will go to hell. Yeah, you want to play victim. So now, who is the Muslim when I call me and he will choose from me any of those fabricated miracles to talk about? Open it challenge. Who is the Muslim when I choose for us one of those he claimed to be miracles? Which one? Anyone? Any Muslim? Bagul, man, one more time you repeat this guy, he is going to leave Islam, I'm going to block you too. Who is holding him from leaving Islam? Do he need to talk to me to leave Islam? Leave Islam. I'm holding you. Like, do I have a glue? If somebody decide to leave Islam, he left Islam. That's it. He do not need me. Bye-bye. Hello. Anyone? Any Muslim? Who is the Muslim? Want to show me which one of those miracles are true? I accuse them that they have fabricated 100% false miracles, and nothing there is true. Even hydrogen in the Quran. Look. In the Quran, hydrogen. I mean, what I can say. Allah have hands. What I can say. Do you remember this guy, the Asian sheikh, who was explaining Allah have hands? Allah, he say have hands. What I can say. Okay, Allah speak about hydrogen. What I can say. Allah spoke about the hydrogen. Allah spoke about tears. Allah spoke about expanding the universe. Any Abdul. Any Abdul, my friend? Who is Abdul wanna call me? Come on. It's a challenge for you. Name for me the one story is true there. Anyone? Mayday, Mayday. Anyone? Explain the hamburger. Okay, you see, even this one is really funny because simply what they are saying to you that Islam decide that people should fast, but as we know that fasting something exists long before Islam. So what Muslims can claim about it? When the Muslim they say if you fast decrease diabetes risk, if you fast etc. I mean this is stupid even to mention because this is not only you fast, even the Buddhas they fast. Same time the Muslim they don't fast. Or what the Muslims they do, they exchange the time of the meal. What is the fasting? It's a big fat lie. Muslims never fast. This is not fasting. Me myself and all of you heard me many times saying I eat once a day. How many guys, how many times you heard me saying I eat once a day? Is that correct? Once a day, which means once every 24 hours, honest to God. Sometimes even I eat not even like maybe 30 hours because like my chat is open, I'm talking. Let us see. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
So why do you keep talking about Islam?
I like it. What's wrong? What's the problem? Some people they like to talk about belly dancing. Some people like to talk about painting. I like to talk about Islam. What's the problem?
Well, it seems like you have this unhealthy obsession.
Okay, well, explain to me what unhealthy obsession mean.
It's very disturbing.
Okay, are you saying that you Muslims you are suffering from that because every Muslim every day pray 5 times a day saying, oh Allah, please don't make us the same as the Christian and don't make us the same as the cursed Jews. Who is the one who have healthy obsession now? Don't you pray 5 times a day? Don't you pray 5 times a day? Repeated the chapter of Al-Fatiha saying, Allah, please, please, please don't make me like the Christians and don't make me like the cursed Jews. What's wrong with you? The first thing you do in the morning before you touch your ass, you pray to Allah not to make you like us.
My friend.
No, I'm asking you, do you that or I'm lying? Do you recite Al-Fatiha 5 times a day or I'm lying?
You're telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth. Thank you very much. So why you do that? Do you have a health problem? Why you Muslims do that? Why you ask Allah not to curse you like the Jews and not to make you lost like the Christian? Why you don't pray your day, start your day with something beautiful? Okay, pray to your God and forget about the Christian, about the Jews. Why you cannot start your day without cursing the Christian and cursing the Jews?
Are you finished?
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead.
Okay, I apologize for talking while you were interrupting me. Now,
Oh, you are very polite, man. That's wonderful. Okay, go ahead.
And I apologize again for talking while you're interrupting me. Now, we are talking about you, okay?
Why don't talk about you? What's wrong with talking about you too? You talk about me. I'm asking you the same logic. I'm using your logic. Your logic is the one who talk about something. He have a healthy issue. You pray 5 times a day, asking Allah not to curse you and not to make you like the Christian. Why you do that? Are you mental?
So for the 3rd time, I'll apologize for talking while you.
No problem. You can apologize 1,000 times. Still, you won't answer me. You're trying to be smart. You're not smart. Here we go. I'm getting you busted. If you are saying to me that the one who speak about the topic non-stop, it's mean he have mental issues. Why the first thing you do in the morning is cursing us? I apologize for interrupting me, etc. You want to repeat that? I can put a recorder for you. Now answer me. Go ahead.
The problem with you is you're full of hate, too much hate.
What about, okay, let us talk about hate. I will go with you. Chapter 5 verse number 14, it says that Allah he spread hate between the Christian, which means if I have hate as a Christian, you have to blame your God Allah because he is the vendor of hate. The supply of hate come to the Christian from Allah. Do you know that?
Nothing wrong with that.
A second ago you say the problem I have hate, and now the problem is not hate no more. Why you said to me a second ago that if I have hate, you are saying the problem you have a lot of hate. But now I mentioned to you chapter 5 verse 14 says that Allah is the one who supplied the Christians with hate. Suddenly hate is good.
Which Christians?
The Christians, us. I'm the Christian. Here we go. The Quran says that chapter 5 verse number 14, it says, let me read for you. you know, from those who Allah to call themselves a Christian, we took a covenant, but they forgot a good part of the message that we sent to them. So we string them with enmity and hatred between one to another to the judgment day. So as long you are against hate, are you willing to condemn the teaching of your God, and He is the one who supply us with hate?
Which Christians?
I mean, the Christians. Which Christians? The Hindu, obviously.
It could be any kind of Christian.
It doesn't matter what kind of God He supplied them with.
matter.
What kind of God? As long you are against hate, be honest with yourself. As long you are against hate, what kind of God He supply people with hate? Where, according to this verse, where people get hate, they go and call Allah. The warehouse of hate is Allah, as you see.
I think it's talking about a specific kind of
Specific,
Christian.
okay, specific, no problem. Why you want to spread hate? And at the same time, it doesn't say specific. You know what? Get me busted. Show me it says it's specific.
Well, I can't show it now. But
Why you cannot show
because
me? Why you cannot show me? What's
because I-
wrong?
because I wanted to talk about you.
Your mama is not there? Ask mama, ask daddy. They can help you.
So why would you talk about my mother like that?
I'm not talking. Did I say anything? I said ask them, because obviously you're acting like a baby. Ask mama, ask daddy. I said mama and daddy. Ask mama, ask daddy. They can help you. What does verse mean? The verse mean that the Christians, Allah spread hate between them until judgment day. You said to me this is about specific kind of a Christian, but as you see, it says until judgment day. Have you ever heard of a specific kind of people? They live until judgment day. Do you want to call a
Listen.
friend? Listen, I'm listening. Go ahead. By the way, I notice you are dangerous.
How?
I don't know, like you are very deep.
You're very scared of me, that's why.
I'm terrified.
Yes, I will end your career tonight.
And now, how you respond to what I said to you? I'm waiting.
Well, I think it's a specific kind of Christians.
Doesn't matter. Let us say a specific kind of a Christians. Let us say Christians who have two noses. What kind of God He supplied them with hate? Why He want to spread hate? Is your God Allah is a devil, or He is God?
Because some people will never change.
So you never change, so you supply them with hate, and then they will do what? They will go and do killing. If you supply somebody with hate, is that will make him better person, or will make him more evil, and then he will hurt other people? So what is the benefit of Allah? What Allah is generating as a benefit from spreading hate?
The benefit is to test the believers.
What testing? Well, those are not believers, Abdul. He cursed them with hate. What's wrong with you? Test the believers.
No.
By the way, how Allah look, okay, as long you are talking about test the believer, have you ever heard of Khadija testing Allah by her legs?
So now you're changing topics again.
No, I'm not changing topic. You are the one who mentioned the testing the believers. According to according to Khadija, Abdul, listen. According to Khadija, she examined the inspiration of Allah, and she did striptease to her prophet, to her husband. And after the striptease, she asked him, an angel, he came. You know the story, right? You know the story, my friend? You know the story? How Khadija, she did practice striptease. Look, all those guys on YouTube, they are talking about that. All right. Here you will see Imtihanu Khadija Burhanul Wahi. I don't know if you speak Arabic or not. The book of Astir al-Halabi. Let me show you the book. I like the book. I like the cover actually. You know, Astir al-Nabawiyya li Ibn Hisham, and this is one of sources of the story. It says here, variant number 1. قال ابن إسحاق قال page number 239, variant number 1. عن خديجة رضي الله عنها أنها قالت رسول الله يا ابن عم أتستطيع أن تخبرني بصاحبك. Let us make the story short. Muhammad, he sees someone in the corner every day, and Khadija, she said to him, I didn't see him. He said, well, I see him. So Khadija, she said to him, okay, next time you see him, please my cousin, tell me. You know, the Arab, they call the husband cousin. So he saw him as usual, and then she said to him, okay, come here Muhammad, come here Habibi, and sit in the top of my right leg. And Muhammad, he sat in the top of her right leg, and she said to her husband, do you see him? You see, I'm showing you the screen. فتحول رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم على فخذها اليمنى فقالت هل تراه؟ قال نعم. So he sat in the top of her the right of her leg or thigh, and she said to him, do you see him? He said yes. Then she said, okay, stand up and sit in the top of my left leg, and do you see him? He said yes. And then she said, okay, sit up, stand up and sit in the top of me, and she took off her clothes, which means they want to have sex. And then she said, do you see him? Oh no, sorry. Now he sat in the top of her, but did not go like, you know, like totally out of. So he sat in the top of her, but she's still wearing her clothes. She said, still you see him? He said, yes. And now she said she took off her clothes and she uncovered herself. And the Prophet sitting in the top of her. And she said to him, do you see him? He said, no. She said, glory to Allah. This is an angel. Have you ever heard of a wife testing the angel of God by striptease before?
Where is the English version of that?
I don't know. You find it. I show it to you. I show you the reference on the screen. This is your Islamic website, library.islam.net, and you can buy a Sirah Nabawiyya Ibn Hisham in English, and you can find it. This is variant number 1, page number 239.
I'll look into it.
All right. So anything else, my friend, you want to say? You want to say to me?
Yes, I hope you can be less hateful, more respectful.
Okay, you know, my friend, I decided to stop hate. I want to marry 4 girls, Muslim girls, to show you how much I love Islam. Is that okay?
So you are also a pervert too.
I'm what?
A pervert?
What does that mean? Explain to me. Does that mean like I have like to have sex with the children 6 years old, like your prophet?
That's a very terrible argument.
What do you mean? Your prophet, he have sex with 6 years old girl. Does that make him pervert? You said to me, if I like to have sex with 4 women, that make me pervert. Your prophet, he have 13 wives, unlimited numbers of slaves, and he have sex with a girl. She is 6 years old. So so suddenly pervert is not in the dictionary in your more?
No,
I just said to you, I want to marry 4 girls, Muslim girls. You said to me, I am pervert, right? Okay, so the one who marry 4 girls, he's pervert. Your prophet, he have 13. One of them is a child. What do you say?
Oh, what I meant was the way you talk about these things.
What do you mean we talk? Okay, let us talk about things. How we should talk about. Let me ask you. If somebody said, go and bite the penis of your father, do you think he's a pervert?
You are jealous of Muhammad.
I'm very jealous for sure. Absolutely, I'm jealous. Look at this. I mean, the guy, he have a lot of women. I mean, that's we cannot debate about that. But still, answer me. If Muhammad, he said to a man, go and bite the penis of your father, does that make him pervert for you or no?
Muhammad has billions of followers. You are nothing. You are irrelevant. And
billions of stupid. They are leaving Islam, my friend. Here we go. We are explaining Islam to them, and they are leaving, as you see.
You are irrelevant.
Do you know how many people how many Muslims they buy my books every day? You will not believe it, man. Shabir Ali himself, Shabir Ali, Zakir Naik are reading my book, brother. So
where's the evidence of that?
With the evidence, okay, ask Shabir Ali, ask Shabir Ali. Ask him. I challenge you to ask him. Actually, I show his purchase before. Shabir Ali, he did. Ask him. I challenge him to say he did not.
Ask him. How can I ask
you see, I'm speaking in public. Correct, guys? I'm speaking in public. Shabir Ali will hear me. Shabir Ali will go and make a video, says Christian Prince, he said, I did buy a book, his book, and this is a lie. Let him do it. You will see he will never dare to do so.
Well, maybe he doesn't take you seriously.
So he buy my books? He don't take me seriously and he buy my books. Abdul, now I will give you a chance to prove Islam to be something very good. Can you show me one thing for you as a Muslim? I don't want to talk about bad stuff. Can you show me one good thing about Islam? Just one, anything. Can you?
The way it defines righteousness.
Righteousness, like what?
Like giving to charity, respecting parents.
Charity, I like that. You see, I was talking to you for how long now? Half hour? I did not ask you to pay me money. Do you know that your prophet, he refused to talk to a blind man because he is poor, and he insists that if you want to meet with the prophet, you have to pay him first? Is that true?
People do that today?
No. People do that today. Muhammad is dead, Abdul. He's dead. You cannot pay him. I'm saying, do you know that your prophet refused to talk to a blind man because he is poor? And this is in the chapter of Abasa. And Muhammad, he said that Allah told him that before you meet with the prophet in the private consultation, you have to pay him money. Yes or no? Or I'm lying?
Nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that? Well, where is the righteous here? Righteous is a person who do, even the Quran says, follow those who ask you for no wages, speaking about the disciple of Jesus. How you ask for wages if the Quran saying don't follow those who ask you for wages? If we go in the Quran, we will find the following. Chapter 36, verse number 21. It says, اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا. وهم مهتدون. This is about the disciple of Jesus. This is about Paul and Peter and Simon Peter and John. And this is the translation. Here we go. So how Muhammad says that Allah says that the disciple of Jesus says that Allah told them to say that obey those who ask no wages from you as a return of kindness. Yet Muhammad, he said to them in different verse, well, if you want to meet with the prophet, you have to pay him. Not only that, Muhammad, he claimed that he can pray in your behalf. You know, you pay him. Let me show you, my friend. Here you go.
What was the payment for?
The payment because he pray in your behalf. I mean, this is wonderful. All right. Yeah,
It could be for anything. It could be for anything.
Okay, sure. This is what it says in the verse, brother. This is what it says in the verse. The verse says that what I can do. I mean, come on, listen. Abdul, listen. The verse says that, so we cannot. Are you making fun of Allah, my friend? Are you making? Okay, so the verse says that. How you know that doesn't say that? Here we go, chapter 9, verse 103. It says, "Take from their money alms, so you can like sanctify them, purify them, and pray in their behalf. Give me, okay, brother. Give me, brother, $5. I will pray in your behalf." What kind of a prophet? If you pay him, he pray in your behalf. What does that mean? He's like he's a contractor for prayer. Read with me.
You keep going.
Abdul,
you keep going from one topic
Abdul, yes, I'm going from one topic to topic. I'm going with you. You are the one who said to me, aren't you the one who said to me charity in Islam? Aren't you the one who mentioned that? Let us see where the charity goes. Of their goods take alms, that thou mightst purify, sanctify them, and pray on their behalf. So if you pay Muhammad is like a Pepsi Cola machine. He have a hole. I'm not going to say where. I'm very polite. You put the coins there. Muhammad, you start saying, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanur Rahim. I like to eat teen, Arabian, fight for Palestine against the Jews. In Takbir. Okay. Now, by doing that, by paying him, he pray in your behalf and he sanctify you. Since when somebody pray in the behalf of somebody because he paid him? Explain to me.
Is this another verse?
Yes, this is another verse. What happened to your voice? Are you okay? Are you under the table now? Go, Abdul. Go, Abdul. Let the man of the house call me. Okay, let your mom call me. I want the man of the house to call. Oh, we have a Muslim is calling us, trying to call us. Hold on. What happened? Hello?
Hello, Christian Prince. How are you?
Hey, Yusuf, how are you? Why you are calling me? What trying to say? What do you want to say?
What you are talking about?
We are talking about your prophet. You know, like, I don't know, a lot of things your prophet, he said, doesn't make sense. As an example, he said that women have a sperm coming from their ribs, and this is really scary. What do you think about that?
I challenge you to show me the word sperm in the verse.
Oh, there's no verse. Oh, okay, hold on.
Why you are lying?
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let us see who's lying. Okay, hold on. We will go. Hold on, guys. Okay, we will go. Why you are lying? We will see. All right.
Show
this,
me
hold on. Let us see. Everybody will see in a second who is lying. This is verse number 6 and verse number 7. Let us see. In a second, people will see if this is I'm lying or not. Okay, here we go.
Go to verse.
Abdul. Hold on, Abdul, please.
My friend.
Hold on, please. You know, people. No, we show things. We show things in the screen. Please. Okay. خلق من ماء دافق. Created from gushing fluid. What is the gushing fluid he's talking about?
Fluid, he didn't specific.
Okay, what is that? Okay, explain to me. You are the smart. Okay, it's like it's smart to me. Yeah, the baby is created from no problem. Abdul, brother, you explain to me what is this gushing fluid which is coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women will make the baby. Go ahead.
The gushing fluid is the gushing fluid.
What is that gushing fluid? Is it oil? Is it oil? Is it cheese? Is it what? What it is? What is that?
The Quran doesn't say anything about this fluid. Why you are lying about the Quran? If
okay,
Quran
hold on. Okay. Let us see if I'm lying or not. Hold on. Everybody will laugh at you, my friend. Here we go. The Quran says how he created. What is the gushing fluid? We will see. Hold on in a second. Here we go. All right.
First and
Hold on. Okay, listen. How Allah describe, which verse in the Quran describe how Allah he made the baby? Tell me. Do you know? I will go to that verse you choose for me. Which one?
This verse that you are talking about, no. He talk about the creation of man and not the creation of the sperm. This is what you are confusing.
I'm not talking about the creation of the sperm, my friend. He's talking about the creation of the man, correct? But he's telling us, okay, but he's telling us where the sperm is coming from. Let's see. What if we go to Ibn Kathir? Is Ibn Kathir is okay for you? Is Ibn Kathir is a scholar for you, or he's a potato? Is Ibn Kathir is a scholar for you? Is Ibn Kathir? We are not changing subject. Is Ibn Kathir is good enough for you to go and ask him or no?
Not in the scientific verses.
Why? Okay, who is your favorite scholar, my friend? Why you are refusing the scholars? Who is your favorite scholar? Who is your favorite scholar?
All the scholars, they are scholars in religion and not scholar of scientists. If you don't have any
no problem.
Scientists,
okay, that's wonderful. This is a scholar of religion, not a scholar of scientists. Here we go. So look what they say. They are saying that Allah he speak about the sperm of the women and the sperm of the man. Let me ask you. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you.
Why you are lying about the Quran? The Quran never say creation of sperm, the creation of a man, and not a creation of sperm.
Okay, how the man is created from what?
Yes, يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب.
Okay.
Who is يخرج?
Guys, Yusuf, he speak Arabic. Did you hear him speaking Arabic? Correct? Did he speak Arabic? Okay. Yes. What is the interpretation? What is the interpretation for the scholar you like, so we can read for you?
I just tell you, this scholar doesn't understand this science. If you don't have at this time of scholar,
so are you saying the scholars at that time they are stupid, and you are the scholar today?
No. At this time, the scholars are good in the religion, but not in the science.
Okay. So are you saying to me that Allah was not good? He is good in religion, but not good in science. Are you saying that?
I am speaking about scholar, not good.
I know, but the one who said that, it's Allah. Allah is to use the word tara'ib, not the scholar. What is the word tara'ib mean? What is the word tara'ib? What is the word tara'ib mean? What is the word tara'ib mean? Go ahead. What is the word tara'ib mean?
Tara'ib is a part of a woman.
A part of what?
A woman.
That's a big fat lie. A tara'ib mean the bones of the chest, the location of the necklace. You are lying, my friend. Why you are lying? Do you want me to get you busted live?
We are discussing sperm.
My friend, I asked you, the Quran used the word tara'ib. What tara'ib is? You said something different. The tara'ib is the ribs of the women. Why you are lying?
Ribs of the women.
Okay, so what is that? When a man and women they have sex, is coming from the ribs of the women will make the baby. Go ahead.
Allah in this verse, Allah says that the man himself is the man. It is the man who is between the sulb and tara'ib, and not the sperm.
The man is between the sulb and tara'ib. The man.
My friend,
don't friend me, brother. It says a gashing fluid. Allah created you from gashing fluid. Did the Quran says Allah created you from gashing fluid? Yes or no? Does the verse says Allah created you? Does the verse says Allah created you from gashing fluid? And this gashing fluid coming from between the backbone and the ribs of the women. So what is the gashing fluid will create the baby? Go ahead.
He never said this. He never said that the fluid it is who come between the back and the ribs. It is not the fluid.
So what is no? It says he created the from gushing fluid. Everybody can see it in the screen. You are lying, my friend.
No, my friend. Before this, he talk about the man.
Yes, the human being. Yes, the human being is created from what? From Ma'in dafiq, from gushing fluid. What is that gushing fluid which create the man? Go ahead, explain to us.
If you know the basics of Arabic,
Mm-hmm.
we have Allah firstly speak about the man, then he speak about the water, then he speak about something coming from between the beak and the ribs.
Okay, what is that something coming from between the backbone and the ribs? Go ahead. What is that something?
This something is referring to man and not referring to the water.
Abdul, are you saying to me that all the Muslim scholars, everybody is laughing at you because you are saying to me now, all Muslim scholars, they are liars? Are you saying that? Are you saying all Muslims they do not understand Arabic better than you, and you are the only one who come with this in conclusion?
All scholar Muslim at this time don't understand the science, because the science.
But this is not about science now. This is about what the Quran is saying. Forget about science. Who's talking about science now? Hold on. What you are saying to me that Allah, you are explaining to me the science now or the Quran now, because you are getting busted. So you are trying to make it fit with the science. This is why. So the scholars, you get yourself busted. Okay, let me ask you. What about your prophet? Did your prophet say something poo-poo about this? Did your prophet say that this is the water is coming from the women and the man, and whoever comes first, the baby will be a boy? Did your prophet says that or no?
This hadith is weak. I challenge you.
This hadith is weak.
It is weak hadith.
Okay, let us see. Okay, guys, it's a weak hadith. It's a weak hadith.
Yes,
okay,
weak hadith.
We will see. Okay, this is Sahih Muslim. This is a weak hadith.
Yes.
Sahih Muslim weak hadith. Okay, where it says Sahih, where it says weak,
hadith.
where it says weak, show me. I challenge you. Go ahead. Where it says weak.
Show me the hadith.
Here we go. This is the hadith. I will show it to you in Arabic and in English.
Okay.
ماء الرجل, as long you're a Moroccan, you don't know Arabic very well. ماء الرجل أبيض وماء المرأة أصفر فإذا اجتمعا فعلى ماء الرجل مني المرأة أذكر بإذن الله. Translate. Let us laugh. You can call a friend if you want.
I will teach you what is the relation between this.
Because here he's explaining the water. This is the gushing fluid, Abdul. This is the gushing fluid. And now don't change the topic. You tell me, did your prophet here lie? Did your why you don't want to read it? Why you don't want to read it? Why you don't want to translate? Are you ashamed if your prophet making poo-poo? What kind of a prophet he claimed that the man? And look, guys, look here. The Muslim, they try to fabricate. They add. Look what they add in the translation. Look what they say. Look, and read with me. Look how they lie. They say that the women, the Holy Prophet said, the reproduction of substance of the man is white, and the women, i.e., ovum central partition, is yellow. Look at the lie. There is no thing. This is the Muhammad. He said it is yellow. Muhammad talking about the fluid which is coming from the vagina of the women, and when they have sexual intercourse, the male water overcome, which means Muhammad is saying the one who come first prevail upon the female substance. This is a lie. It says the water of a woman, and then they say it is a male child and the creator of Allah. If the women's substance, according to the Muslim translation, look here, the lies. If the female substance overcome the male, the baby will be female child. However, even with this false translation, even this is proven Muhammad to be a false prophet, because the one who decide the gender of the baby is the male, not the female. Secondly, there's nowhere they're speaking. Muhammad, he spoke about the chromosome. Let us get the Muslims Abdul busted. Hold on, I will show you something more. If we go in the hadith, let us get you busted, Abdul. The lies of Muslims trying to cover. Hold on. Listen.
Let's finish this hadith. You are lying about this hadith.
I'm lying. Why?
Yes, I will show you why you are lying. This hadith doesn't talk about the creation of a man. It's talk about this similarity between the baby and his mother and his man. It doesn't talk about the creation of a man.
Okay, what about this one? Let us see.
Read the full hadith.
Okay, we will read. Let us connect. Everybody will laugh at you in a second. The messenger of Allah said the water of the man is thick and white, and the women water is thin and yellow. So now conferred by Muhammad what he's talking about, and he says whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parents. So now what resemble the parents mean? We will go to the other hadith, the one you said to me I lied about. We go to the other hadith. Let us see. So now it's confirmed. Shut up. It's confirmed. It's confirmed what women is what water is that. This is the water of the man and the water of the women. Whoever come first. Whoever come first. This is about the chromosome. The Muslim, they lie in the translation. There's no chromosome. There's no substance. This is whoever comes first. Now we go to the second hadith. Now here we go. Listen, Abdul. You said I did lie about this hadith. Explain to me how I did lie. Go ahead.
You are lying because this hadith didn't talk about the creation of a man or this. He talk about the similarity between the child and his parents.
Okay, so but this is how is it created? Okay, hold on, guys. This is not about the creation. This is not about the creation. So why you're a prophet saying, okay, this is not about the creation, no problem. But this is speaking about gushing fluid, which hold on, potato. Did your prophet say if whoever of them comes first, the baby will resemble the parents?
Yes.
Okay, that's mean the coming is what decide and what make the baby happen, correct?
This is proven.
This is how he created them. How he created them. How the baby is created from the water of the man and the water of the women. This is what the Quran is speaking about. The water of the man, the water of the women. The water of the man is white and thick. Your prophet is explaining. Respect your prophet, man. Shame on you. Respect your prophet. Don't make fun of him.
Shame on you.
Why you are making fun of the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, man? Why you are doing that? So you're a prophet saying that the man's sperm is white and thick. I don't know if you have a sperm or not, but maybe one day you will find out. And the women's sperm is thin and yellow. And whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parent. Now, did your prophet here, Abdul, this is about the creation. Yeah, this is about the creation of the baby. This is about the creation of the baby. Muhammad is trying to explain to us how the baby is created.
No, he didn't talk about the steps of creation. He talked about how it comes to resemble with his parents. Don't twist it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. In this verse, in this hadith in front of us, you agree that your prophet here is speaking about the resemblance of the parents, correct?
Yes.
Okay, why
about the creation?
Okay, no problem. Hold on. I will go with you. Why your prophet lying then? He's saying that the one resembled the child. He is lying because it says. What is that?
You didn't nothing in science, my friend, and you want to interpret the verse. You say prophet lie. It is you who never.
You're a prophet saying that whoever comes first will decide the gender of the baby. Is that true? Whoever comes first would decide the gender of the baby. Brother, please. I want you from now on never come first, because the babies will look like you and they will be smart like you, and that is very dangerous. I advise you to make your wife come first. At least they will be smart. Listen, it says whoever comes first. Do you agree with your prophet, or your prophet here is making poo-poo? Do you agree with your prophet? Do you agree with your prophet, or your prophet here is doing poo-poo, big poo-poo?
The scientists agree with the prophet and not with you.
He agree with him. The scientists, they agree that if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, and if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. They agree with that.
Go no search. Scientifically.
Guys, go and do search, brother and sisters. Go and do search, brother, sister. Go and do search. Go and do search. The scientists agree, brother, that if a man have orgasm. Okay, I want you to do this, Abdul. I want you to do this. I want you to show me one scientist agree with your prophet.
Do it now. You'll get exposed by scientists, my friend. You make yourself a professor and doctor in science. You are zero, my friend. You are nothing in science. Laugh at yourself.
I don't know. Ask people. Look at people in the text. They are dying from laughing. I don't know. They are laughing at you or at me. We don't know. Allah knows best. Okay, listen. Can you find me one scientist he agree with you that if the women have orgasm first?
Agree with this hadith.
Abdul. So Abdul, listen.
Don't change it.
Muslim women, they never have orgasm because simply you do circumcision for them. So now how the Muslim women, they will have a baby girl then? Explain to me. Listen, you Muslim, you circumcise your wife, which means she will never have orgasm. There is no Muslim woman she have orgasm unless she is not circumcised. Okay, now, so now how Muhammad he proved to us that he's stupid by doing that? Because if a woman she cannot have orgasm, I can show you the wife of the Prophet herself, she never have orgasm. Do you know that? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true that your prophet wife? Is it true that your prophet wife she never have orgasm?
Why you change the topic?
I'm not. I'm not. It's the same topic. I'm the same topic. Look, this is your prophet wife. You know, she never have orgasm, and she is the wife of the prophet. She's asking like, what the heck? Do women have orgasm? Like what? Who's seeing that? The wife of the prophet. How do women have orgasm? Muhammad, he says to her, sure. Read with me. Salim said, Allah Messenger, verily Allah is not shy on telling you the truth. Is it essential for a woman to take a bath after she had a wet dream? Muslim women, they are seeing wet dreams always, non-stop. They are horny. We are not. Okay, nectar sexual charge. Read it. You see it? He said yes. If she noticed that this charge, then Salama laughed. She laughed. The wife of your prophet. Is Salama the wife of the prophet, or she's a neighbor, brother? By the way, brother, is that the wife of the prophet or the neighbor? Who is this woman? Muhammad, he never made his wives have orgasm. Look what she said. Salama laughed and said, what? Does the woman have a sexual discharge? Muhammad, he said to her, yes. How does her son resemble her, the mother, then? So Muhammad is claiming that the woman discharge is the reason for the baby to resemble the mother. How do you respond to that?
Why you are changing? Why you are jumping from
I'm not
topic to
changing.
topic?
I'm getting you more busted. I'm getting you busted. Getting your prophet busted, who cannot even make his wife have orgasm. Who is this woman, Salama? You tell me, who is she? Why she never heard of orgasm before? And why Muhammad saying why Muhammad he confirmed that the women have, when she have orgasm, that will make the baby resemble her, which means became a female.
Prove to me that this is wrong scientifically. You are just waffling without any evidence in science. You are making yourself
I am going to ask.
or a doctor.
Okay.
You are just laughing.
I am guys, anyone in the text, please post a link for how the baby scientifically. I want a Muslim to post for us in the text how the baby.
I want you to go search. No.
Okay, now, if I show you now in front of everybody, okay, let us make a challenge. If I show you how the baby is made according to science, and this is against Islam, are you willing to leave Islam?
What are you talking about? The creation of a man, of the creation or a sperm, or what exactly?
You are saying to me how the baby is made, right? How the baby is made, right?
But you are you talking about the verse or the hadith?
Both. We will show you how the baby gender is decided, and we will show you how the baby is made. What do you think?
I want you to show me that what the Quran say is wrong. Show me.
Which one we want to show you? Listen. I'm not here to waste. I'm not here to waste my time. But I can show you tons. Look, you see, if I search right now in Google, all those websites, they say how the baby is made. Which one you want me to choose for you? Look at the screen. Tell me the one you like me to click in it, and I will go there. Which one?
Go to a website of scientists, and not just.
This is all scientists. All of them, they are scientists. Which one you choose? You see, I'm giving you because you refuse to do the search yourself. Which one you want?
Choose anyone you want.
Okay. Okay. Why waiting out for the baby or a girl? How many parents we want? Okay, choosing baby gender. Would you sex and choose gender X? Let us make. Okay. How to have a girl or a boy? Choosing baby sex. Was there a child or a girl, boy, baby girl, brain, see myth? Which gender you are? Okay, let's see this one. Boy or girl, Britnet Miss, which gender you are carrying? All right. All right, gender myth. Okay, trust us, anyone, mother, yoga. This is talking about yoga. What is that? Sign of your skin, body, blah 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 blah. Gender fact. Okay, so maybe master baby gender, but blah 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 blah. Look like this website have nothing. Hold on, let us find. Hold on. We need to find a website speaking about science of babies. Anyone have one? If you have one, send it to me in Skype. Okay, let us see. All right, somebody send me something I don't know. Let us see. I'll put it in the screen. Getting Bretnet, how baby are made. All right. How baby are made. For women, blah, 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 2 million egg, blah, blah, blah. Okay, as you see here, there's no gushing fluid for the women. It's the eggs. The egg is making the baby. Your God, Allah, He missed the egg. Okay, and then He says, the release called evolution, blah, 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 blah. Okay, how do man make sperm? And the man body almost constantly work producing millions of microbes, sperm, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's okay. So it's coming from here. This is where the sperm is coming from. Read with me carefully. It says, the average sperm lives only a few weeks in the man body. It's about 250 million, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then it says, to produce healthy sperm, despite okay, does having an orgasm help baby making? Okay, beside etc etc. If in a man having orgasm, proper sperm rich semen in the vagina up. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, okay. A woman orgasm also help concepting. It's study. Okay, let us see. We're speaking about the gender. Which sperm get to the egg first? Okay, what is this? What is the gender here? There's nothing in the whole article about the gender, my friend, the one who sent me this. Anyone see anything about how the gender is decided? Why you send me this article? We wasted our time. Who is the one who sent me this?
You see how it is difficult to find it?
No, it's not difficult,
You
my
cannot-
friend. It's not difficult. Hold on.
You didn't
Abdul,
understand
hold
one
on. As long as you are saying it's difficult, let me show you. Okay, let me go and search. I will find it myself. And everybody will laugh at you in a second. Everybody knows. Everybody already is laughing, Abdul. This is something very stupid. I mean, only donkeys, they will argue about this issue. Let us see. Let me find you. The one who did the search, he did not do the right search. All right. Let us see. Actually, there's many videos, but we don't want to use them because that will be a copyright issue. There's a ton of them. All right, here we go. I just searched for how the embryo formatted, stage of the embryo, and development. We don't want Wikipedia. Stay away from Wikipedia. Wikipedia, anyone can write anything. Stage of development of the photos. I'm going to post the link. Everybody can go and read. And by the way, here Muhammad, he made another poo-poo because Muhammad in different hadith he says that the sperm stay as a sperm for 40 days and then it's going to be a clot for 40 days and it's going to be a flush for 40 days. The total is 120 20 days. Development of the photos and etc. Okay, even this website is stupid. Before I use a website, actually it was very good. They have even drawing, and they have let us see here. Maybe if we read in details, you will see the let us see. All right. Boy or a girl? Yeah, this is about the X and you know, the gender. But how this guy will understand this? We are talking to certified donkeys. You want to explain to this guy X and O? That is mission impossible. Sons or daughter? Let us read from here. A gene consists of two parts known as etc. Okay. Men with the first okay is called Y, more sperm Y, and or X or Y, and etc. And okay, more boys born after the war. This is even stupid article too. You guys are not giving me anything good. Not having a single one of you. Okay. A little awkward, straight point. 6 definition of a human, differentiation of a human. Okay. Yeah, but you see, this is complicated for this Abdul to understand. It's about the X and the Y. How you can explain to Abdul an X and Y? That's not what we want. We want a very clear answer to show him how stupid his prophet is. We need to read the whole article about the X and the Y, and then we will find out what is the answer. But this is not what we want. We want something simple and easy. Let us see this one. Learn how the baby became a baby girl or baby boy. Okay, let us see. One of the most exciting part, your baby genes determine the sex. Okay, your baby's sex determined at conception by his or her genes. Okay, embryos with XY chromosome become boys, and those with X chromosome become girls. And there's 70 different genes, etc. And by the way, I read an article even not long time ago that even those they found that it was really the man who decided. It's not really the chromosome of both. This is what I saw in the article. They are saying it. They found that it was the man and the man only. But look here. It is the chromosome, according to this article. In the beginning, boys and girls are the same, up until about 7 weeks to 8 weeks pregnancy. Both sex have what is known gentile ridge. All right. Advertising. The baby would develop a female sex organ if it were not male hormone testosterone at around week 7. The Y chromosome single that start transforming production and etc. But anyway, as you see, this is alone here is enough, because Muhammad, he said, whoever comes first, that will decide the baby gender. Correct? This is here is enough. Muhammad, he made it clear that the one who decide the gender of the baby is whoever come first. There's not even a woman pregnant yet. You come first, the baby will be like you. Doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. And here we go. This is science in front of us saying totally the opposite. Let us call this Abdul. This is enough. Let us call this Abdul and love together again. Answer, Abdul, answer. What happened? Are you going to spend the day ringing you? Okay, there's other Muslim is trying to call, and this Muslim is a smarter. There's a Muslim, he's a smarter, he's tried to call, but we could not reach him. Let us call the other Muslim. Where is this guy? Isa. Okay, let's see what Isa want to say. Isa is smarter than this guy. What's wrong with Muslims? Okay, Muslims, they are in strike. Look like they are afraid to see what happened. Who is the Muslim is proud about what's happening? Who is the man? Who is the Muslim man will explain to us why Muhammad is saying such a thing. And by the way, here it says, read with me carefully. When I said to you that it's the man who determine, I made it clear. Men determine the sex of the baby depending on whether their sperm is carrying X or Y. As simple as that. It's not the female. You know, for a long time, people they blame the women, like Muslim men. If the woman she gave a baby girl first time, second time, third time, so what he do? He go and marry second wife, hoping that the second wife she is going to give him a son. You know, because they are ignorant. So men determine the sex of the baby depending on the or on whether their sperm is carrying an X or Y, and this is alone is enough to get Muhammad busted. Any Muslim have a comment? How Allah he say such a stupid thing? How Muhammad he say such a stupid thing? And remember, Muhammad when he answered this answer, he claimed that Jibril told him. Muhammad when he answered this answer, he claimed that Jibril is the one who told him that. It's not his idea. What happened to you, Yusuf? You don't want to call me no more? Yusuf? Mama is waiting. What do you think, Yusuf? Your prophet was doing poo-poo here? Or he was not doing poo-poo? If we go in the hadith, you will find Muhammad let us see. He said that Jibril he just told me. Let me show you the other hadith. Did Muhammad claim that this is coming to him from Jibril? Or he is just making things up? He claimed it is Jibril. Here we go. All right. Read with me what Muhammad said. Muhammad, he did not claim that this is an answer he is guessing. Muhammad, he said clearly that this is Jibril told him. Read with me. The man, he said to him, and what make the baby look like the father or the mother? And by the way, here they mean if they are female or male. The prophet said, just now Jibril has informed me about that. Do you see it? The Muslim, they cannot say, well, Muhammad is a man, he thought this way, he is mistaken, he is a human being like all of us. Well, Muhammad is a liar. This is what it's making a difference, because Muhammad is making a claim that the one who told him this information, it is Jibril. Correct, guys? As long as he is saying Jibril informed me, now what the Muslim can say, what he can say, obviously there's one of two: either Jibril is stupid or Muhammad is a liar. Correct, Abdul? It's okay, guys. We have enough. We do not need more links. I know that's it. I am not a doctor, but you know, this is something basic we learned when we are kids in the school. I mean, this is stupid. I mean, even to talk about it. But the Muslim, you notice, they go in denial just because the one who they are defending is their prophet. They go in denial. That's it. They don't want to agree. They don't want to believe. They don't want to, etc. And they want to go against what everybody in the world knows. And suddenly, just because Muhammad he says such a thing, the Muslim they want to believe in it. And there is no way we can give Muhammad any excuse except being a false prophet, because he claimed that Jibreel told him. Who told him the Quran? Jibreel. Who told him this? Jibreel. So Muhammad here confirming the same source he received, everything he have from Allah is coming from Jibreel. This is the guy, the pizza guy. Hey, by the way, guys, today I'm going to eat pizza. I want to eat with me. Honest to God, I wish I can invite you, but thanks God I cannot. Because imagine I want to invite 600 people to my pizza. Obviously, I would eat nothing. So I'm very thankful that you are not here. Unless the Lord, the Messiah, he plus our pizza and he will feed thousands of people with it. You see how amazing the Lord, the Messiah. Look what we are talking. Look what we are debating about. The poo of Muhammad. In the same time, the Muslims, they themselves, they have a chapter in the Quran. It's called the chapter of Al-Ma'idah, which means the chapter of the table, the food. Jesus, he blessed the food, and people they eat by thousands and never end, even in the Quran. So look what we are debating about. The Muslim, they debate you about Trinity because this is their favorite topic. But who care? Let us say for the sake of argument, somebody believe in something and it's wrong. Let us say there's a guy, he believed that there's 10 gods. But then we found that he is right. So thank God there's 10 God. Then what we can do? If there's one is one. Being 1 or 10 will not make a difference. What make a difference is if they are true gods or false God. If you believe in one God but it's a false God, it's a false God. Correct? So believing in how many, that will not change anything. Who care? Let us say somebody believe in 1 million God, but there is one, and then we discover that there is 1 million God. That changed nothing. The Muslim, they love to debate you about this because they think they have something against you. Same time, we are the one who believe in one God, not you. In the top of that, everything Jesus does, your God cannot do. Can your God bless the food of somebody and multiply it to feed thousands? He cannot. Show me. What Muhammad he did, he claimed he stole the miracle of Jesus and he claimed it to his God. You see the thief? But he himself could not do anything. And he himself, he start making poo-poo, saying lies that he is a scientist, he's a doctor. He knows how the baby created. And look here at the story here. The story here that the guy, he came to Muhammad and he said to him, I will ask you a question. Supposedly this is the quiz of prophethood. He want to prove if Muhammad is a prophet or not. So he said to him, so he came to the prophet and said, I will ask you about 3 things which nobody knows unless he is a prophet. Look how stupid the story is. How you are going to ask him about 3 things nobody knows unless he is a prophet, and you know the answer already. That's mean you are a prophet too. People, are you listening? How he said to him, imagine you call me now in Skype and you say, Christian Prince, I'm going to ask you a question, and if you give me the right answer, which is nobody knows except a prophet, then for sure you are a prophet. Okay, he know the right answer, which means he knew the answer already, so he's a prophet. The guy who's asking the question, he must be a prophet too. And then he asked him, very funny question, what is the first meal we will eat in the heaven? What first meal? What are you talking about? Muhammad, he said to him, we are going to eat the liver of the whale. The liver of the whale. Anyone knows why he chose the liver of the whale? Why the liver of the whale? Who knows? Muslims believe, the Arab believe in the religions, that if you eat from the there is something, it's called amber. Anyone knows what the amber? And amber have many sources, and this is sexual. It's like it's a I don't know what, I'm not a doctor, forgive me, but the deer have it, the whale have it supposedly, and it smells so good. And this is how the male he do seduce the female. Like the deer, he have it, the male deer, he have it, so he seduced the female deer with it. All right. So the Muslims, they grab that part, and they have an idea that this is generated in the liver of the whale. So if you eat from there, you will have a very powerful sexual desire. Because remember, Muhammad is preparing them to go to heaven, which is a heaven of sex, bang bang, bing bong. And then Muhammad here, he is explaining to the guy all the answers, and he says, if the man discharge proceed the women, the child resemble the father. And obviously this is very stupid. This charge have nothing to do with resembling who? I mean, and look, this is what to prove Muhammad to be a true prophet. This is what to prove Muhammad to be a true prophet. And now we know that this is false. That's mean Muhammad proved to us from the same question that Muhammad is a false prophet. How you believe in this garbage? Yusuf, are you there? What happened to Yusuf? What happened to Yusuf? Where did he go? Looked like Yusuf, he took a vacation. Let me call him again. Maybe he flee. Maybe he retired. Okay, go. Maybe he's offline. He left. And look, guys, look how the Muslim, they fabricate the translation. You see here, look what the Muslims added to make Muhammad sound better. So they added the chromosome and the genes and the ovum central partition. Like, what the heck? Muhammad, he never spoke about this. He said the woman water is the man. Obviously he's speaking about the sperm. Look what he's saying. What a chromosome. What a chromosome, man. The man water is white, the women is yellow. What ovum central partition? Where do you get this from? And Muhammad is the one who said whoever comes first, the baby will resemble the parents. So this is about the orgasm, not about the chromosome. You know, if I ever get married, I will never do that. I don't want my son to look like me. Unbelievable. You want me? That's scary. In my house, I don't even have a single mirror. Because when I moved here, there was a mirror, by the way. I entered the room, in the bedroom, I saw a mirror. I get scared. Like, who's that? So I left. I came back. He's there. I left. And then Khadija, she came and she said to me, sit in the top of my right leg. I sat. She said, do you see him? I said, yes. Then she said to me, sit in the top of my left leg. And then she said, do you see him? I said, yes. Then she said to me, sit in the top of me. I sat in the top of her. In a good way, by the way, in good way, brother. And then she said, do you see him? She said, I said, yes. Then she took off her clothes, and that scared the hell of me and the hell of the angel. So both of us, we left. True story. Hello? Hello? Do we have any Muslim want to say something? Anything? Anyone? And by the way, this is what happened. But both of us, we left, and the mirror cannot see me no more. So I can't see him no more. It was in the mirror. My friend, Islam is the most stupid religion, and anyone argue about that, he is fooling himself. I want people to download this video, especially when the Muslim he called us, and cut it parts and let everybody see how stupid Islam is. If Muhammad lie about those things, obviously he's a liar. There's no question. There's no need even to debate about anything. There's no way this guy is a prophet of God. Especially he claimed that this is what Jibril told him, as we showed you. This is not his private idea. Like I can say, okay, I said to you yesterday something. Well, I'm wrong. I'm not really a doctor. I don't know. I was guessing. But Muhammad, he made it clear that the one who told him that it was Jibril. Jibril came to me, and now he just told me. You see, just Allah Messenger, the Prophet, he said, the Nabi, he said, just now Jibril has informed me about that. So Muhammad, he claimed that the information he have is coming from the guy who is supposedly an angel. His name is Jibril. By the way, Jibril just told me now that Christian Prince, look like you are qualified to be a prophet, so I give you a prophecy. Jibril just told me that this month there's many women, they will have their period, and I challenge you to prove me wrong. Jibril just told me that there's many news station, they will provide the news. Jibril just now told me that there is somebody somewhere right now is fighting with his wife. How I know that? How I know that? How I know that? I mean, come on, face it. Jibril just told me that somebody somewhere having orgasm right now, he not she, and that will make the baby boy. And Jibril told me that somewhere there's a woman now, she is having orgasm, and now she will make the baby girl. Good news. Oh boy. Any Abdul? Isa, a Muslim Abdul is calling. How are you, Isa?
I'm pretty good. I want to thank you for unblocking my number.
So what do you think about Isa, the topic we're talking about?
Okay, so are you still talking about the topic of how the baby resembles?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually what you did was you kind of caught yourself into a trap.
Man. Okay, how does that happen? Go ahead.
Okay. So try to follow along with me now. So you're saying the Jewish person, he came to the prophet and he said, I want to ask you about 3 things that only a prophet knows about. Okay. So we're supposed to, and keep in mind, Jewish person, his information, he's getting it from the teachings of Moses. And you're supposed to be the Moses as being a prophet, right?
Go ahead.
Okay, so after the prophet answered him those 3 questions, the Jewish person, he confirmed that Muhammad was indeed a prophet, and that he answered correctly, because he said only a prophet would know these answers. So you're not supposed to take science over the teachings of Moses. So you either have choices, which is
so the teaching of Musa. So you are saying the teaching of Musa says if somebody have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy?
Yeah, because the Jewish person said, he confirmed, and he said,
okay, well, you have to show me then. You have to show me that Musa says that. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, the proof is in the fact that the Jewish person confirmed that he answered correctly. The Jewish person,
they confirmed that the Jewish guy, he said that. Okay. But my friend, the Jewish guy, first of all, the Jewish guy is, I don't believe even that he's a Jew. Secondly, this is what the Muslim says, and the proof of that, his name is Abdullah. His name is Abdullah. How somebody is a Jew, his name is Abdullah? That is impossible.
Well, you can't.
No, because the Jews, they don't call themselves the slave of Allah. Obviously, this is the name of somebody we do not know, or maybe it's a Jew, and later the Muslim, they change his name. Secondly, let us say I'm a Christian prince, and I say to you that if there's a question, if you answer me, there's nobody knows what the meaning except a prophet. But then I cannot back up where I got my information from, because you say this guy is following Moses. Where Musa says to this Jew, if you have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If you have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. You have to show me. Otherwise, all of this is a lie. Which means now we have two liars. We have maybe this guy is trying to get Muhammad busted if he's a Jew. He asked him a question. If he gave us a false answer, Muhammad is a liar and he will get him busted. If he gave us a true answer, that means Muhammad is a true prophet. Now, as you see, regardless who is the one who said what, Muhammad, he gave a false answer. And the important for us that obviously this Jew is a hypocrite liar and Muhammad is a liar, for he gave a false answer. And now you are trying to avoid the problem. The problem is that your prophet, he said, now Jibril told me. Correct?
Let me respond to you said first of all, you said that how do we know that he's really a Jew? So the problem with that is you can't pick and choose which parts of the hadith that you deem as being valid or not.
Okay.
The hadith says he was a Jew, and that you're going to accept the fact.
Okay, where is the hadith says he's a Jew? Can you show me?
The hadith said a Jewish person came to the prophet and asked him. He said, "I will ask you 3 questions that only a prophet knows about."
It says here in front of me. Okay, hold on. In front of me, it doesn't mention in this hadith specifically. It doesn't mention anywhere that he's a Jew. Secondly, let us say for the sake of argument he's a Jew. How your prophet gave a false answer?
Who said it was false?
Because everybody knows that this is a lie. The orgasm of the man first or the woman first have nothing to do with the gender of the baby or the look of the baby.
Okay, let me explain. Now, first of all, we're not atheists. We're supposed to be following the teachings of our prophet.
We are not what? We are not what? I don't hear you.
We're not atheists. Okay, we're supposed to be following the teachings of our prophet.
Okay.
So, according to the teachings of Moses, as affirmed by this Jewish person, that Muhammad answered correct. That means that Jesus also taught this. The second point is, what did Moses? What did Jesus himself? How did he answer this question? That's another question that you have to answer.
My friend, you have to show me that this Jew, when you are saying to me that a Jew, he confirmed what Muhammad he said, correct? Okay, obviously now we have two liars, because you are saying to me a Jew, you are not saying to me Moses. And let me tell you something, if Musa says that, I will say to Moses, you are a liar too. Even if Musa says that, I will say you are a liar.
That means you're a disbeliever then, because
because I will disbelieve, because if Musa is saying something stupid, that means he's a liar. So now you are trying to make it look like, okay, if Musa says that, then we have to take it as it is, and whatever he says, it doesn't matter. But you cannot prove that, and you are not picking up where the Jew he got this from. Where Musa he said, if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm, have a girl, is a girl, like first, the baby will be a girl. Show me, and then I will say to you right now, live on air, I will say then Musa is lying. But you cannot do that. So you are trying to defend the honor of your prophet by his lies.
I can. It's easy, because the Jewish person, he doesn't know science. He's not living here in the 20th
century. My friend, that will make two liars now. We have the Jewish guy and Muhammad. Obviously, the Jew always they trap Muhammad. As an example, the Jews, they came to Muhammad, they asked him about Alexander the Great, and then he told them a story about him, and the Jews, they start laughing at him because the story is fiction, is a lie. So when somebody, if I asked you now, I ask the Muslim questions just for a laugh. I don't approve Muhammad. I say how the baby created, and then you say, and I say to you, nobody knows the answer for them except the prophet. Look with me here how stupid even this challenge is, because if this Jew, and you claim that the Jew, he knew the answer, right? Okay, if nobody knows the answer for this question except the prophet, how does Jew knows, unless he is a prophet too?
Because he knows the teachings of Moses.
No, but he said but he said nobody knows except the prophet. Nobody knows. Not a single Jew, not nobody. It says nobody knows what is the answer for those questions unless he is a prophet. Read with me. I will ask you. Hold on. I will ask you about the 3 things which nobody knows unless he to be a prophet. Unless nobody. So how he say nobody knows, and this is the challenge to prove that who is a prophet or not, which means this is secretly knowledge. This is secret knowledge. How this man he knew something nobody knows, but only prophet he know. That means he is a prophet too.
No. That means that he learned from the teachings teachings of Moses.
Because
He's Jewish.
but if you learn from the teaching of Moses, that means everybody knows. And that means there's there's no need to challenge anyone, because this will be written in the Torah. Hold on, my friend. Everybody is laughing at you now. I don't mean to insult. If this is in the teaching of the Jews, and as you said, that means everybody knows what he knows. But he says there, I will ask you 3 things which nobody knows except a prophet, not the Jews, not the Christians. Nobody knows. Only prophet, they knew this, the answer for those questions. So you are now trying to defend a Jew, making fun of your prophet. Obviously, he's making fun of your prophet.
It's obviously, if he didn't know, if only a prophet knew the answer, how would he be able to affirm it? Unless he knew what Moses
unless he's a scumbag. This is the answer. Unless he's a scumbag, he's a liar, he's a hypocrite. Unless this story maybe is a story of Muhammad fabricated. So if I confirm what is wrong, doesn't make any difference. What the Jew confirm here, if the Jew confirm it, that means he's a scumbag too, and he's a liar, because this has nothing to do with God and cannot be about God, because God will never teach something stupid like that. So now look what you are doing. You are trying to defend your prophet, saying something stupid, that the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl, the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, by saying, okay, the one who confirmed that is a Jew. So your witness is a Jew?
According to the hadith, you use the hadith as an evidence.
My friend, okay, isn't it the Quran says that the Jews are corrupt people and they are liars and they are the worst enemy of Islam? Now they are the best friend for you?
Let's stick to the topic.
We are sticking to the topic. How you accept a Jew to confirm what Muhammad is saying to be true, and Muhammad is saying that the one who told him is Jibreel. The answer is coming from Jibreel. And if the Jew confirm what the prophet said, that means the Jew obviously is making fun of Muhammad, or he is a liar, because this is a false answer. So you are trying to avoid to answer why Muhammad is saying something which is not true, which means he's making up a lie. He claimed that Jibreel talked to him, Jibreel spoke to him, gave him the answer, and now you are trying to confirm all this lie by saying, okay, a Jew so told him that. So if the Jew said that he agreed, that means Muhammad is saying the truth.
Okay, why don't you resolve it very simply by telling us, what did Jesus say about what makes the baby a boy or a girl?
What Jesus said? Well, Jesus did not talk about it.
He didn't talk about it, or you don't know what he said?
No, he did not talk. Show me where Jesus said. Where Jesus said? Go ahead.
So if you don't know what Jesus said about it, then it's possible that Jesus could be agreeing with what Muhammad and this Jewish person said. That
no, but Jesus always speak wisdom. You know, there's nowhere he says something stupid. Show me. Did he say something stupid like your prophet? And look what you are doing. Look what you are doing. You are running forward. Let us say there is all the ones people they believe in them. They say and they agree with Muhammad, but this is not true. That will make them all liars. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter who they are. Let us say there's 1,000 million prophet in the world. The people, they call them a prophet and they agree with your prophet, and this is not true. It means all of them they are lying. Doesn't matter. So now what we have is a proof that Muhammad is a liar, because what is important is that this is a proven to be false, big fat lie. And your prophet claim that the one who told him that is Jibreel. Do you see what he says? Jibreel inform me right now.
Yeah, that's
okay.
No problem.
All right. Let me ask you. So do you agree, Isa? Do you agree that if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy? Do you agree with that?
Okay, first of all, that's not what the hadith says.
No, this is what the hadith says. No, this is what the hadith says. This is what the hadith says. Okay, let me show you. Okay. Here we go. I will show you. This is what the hadith says. Here we go. It says, I will read for you in Arabic and I will show it to you in English. Here we go. ماء الرجل أبيض وماء المرأة أصفر فإذا اجتمعا فعلى مني الرجل مني المرأة أذكر بإذن الله. أذكر بإذن الله, became a male by the will of Allah. وإذا على مني المرأة مني الرجل أنثى بإذن الله. So if the woman sperm came first before the man, the baby will be untha, which means female. As you see, this is the word. Let me highlight for you the word adhakara, and I change any Muslim to say to me to call if you speak Arabic to say I'm lying. This is adhkara and this is untha. So your prophetic claim that what make the baby a boy is who having orgasm first. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If we go to the other hadith, it says the following. Let us go there. Muhammad here, he make it more simple. The Messenger of Allah said the man water is thick and white. So he describing what? Describing specifically the gushing fluid from the private part of the man. and the women water is thin and yellow. He's talking about what? You know, if you go to the other hadith where Muhammad, he described to the women who have an orgasm that she have to wash, he described it exactly as we see here. He said it is yellow and thin and she have to wash if she have orgasm. Let us go to the hadith. Here we go. Here we go. If we go this hadith, this is Sahih al-Bukhari, so you cannot say it's a lie. A woman, she came to Muhammad and she said, Allah is not shy to tell you that the truth is entirely for women to take a bath after she had a wet dream, which means sexual discharge. He said, yes, if she noticed discharge, she noticed, which means this is something is coming out. On that, Salama said, she said, she laughed, does the women have orgasm, discharge? He said, yes. How then does her son resemble her? You know, this is, by the way, false translation. The word is al-walad, which means the baby, the born baby. So how her baby resemble her? So your prophet here make it clear that he's talking about the sexual fluid coming from the women, which is a yellow and thin, and this is something is discharge coming out in the vagina. So obviously Muhammad, he made a big mistake, and Muhammad here, by claiming that the one who told him that is Jibreel, he proved to us that he is a false prophet. Go ahead, Mr. Isa, I'm listening.
Okay, so first of all, the hadith says that you confirmed that Muhammad was speaking the truth. Okay, so we, as being people who follow scriptures, we're not supposed to take science over the scripture. So you could, like I said before, the hadith does not mention the word orgasm, but the hadith says that if the water of the male, of the man, precedes the water of the female, it does not mention anything about orgasm.
So what is the water of the man? What is the water of the man? Hold on, Isa. What is the water of the man, which is white and thick, proceed the water of the man? What is that? Is that orgasm or not? It says the water is white, right? It says the water is white. So isn't this orgasm? Isn't this orgasm? Isn't this is the cum of the man?
But there's a big difference between the semen of the man and the fluid of the woman and an orgasm. There's a big difference there. That's the whole point. And the point you're not seeing is,
okay, so are you saying that a man, are you saying a man he can have orgasm without having a sperm?
That's not what I said.
Okay, but your prophet said, listen.
The fluid remains. The fluid is the body of the woman, even hours and days after sex. It does not have to mean an orgasm. That's the whole point you're missing here. It says if the water of the male precedes the water of the female, that could be at any time, not at the point of the sexual.
Okay, read with me. Okay, read with me. No. Hold on. Read with me. It says your prophet saying the water of the man is white and the water of the woman is thin, and whoever of them comes first. Does it say comes first? Comes first. The child resembles the parents. So you are saying the opposite. You are making fun of your prophet, because your prophet is saying whoever comes first, it is about orgasm. What happened? What happened? Are you there? Okay, you can call a friend. Let me know. I'm not going to. It's very embarrassing what you said, because obviously you destroyed your prophet without knowing. You were explaining that this has nothing to do with the coming first, and etc. And this is the truth supposedly. So your prophet was lying. And thank you very much for saying that. You're still alive? You can call Zakir Naik. Okay, well, Santa Claus is coming to town. Thank you very much, Isa, for calling, and look like you are out of words. I'm not going to wait for you for long. I hear your breathing and you have nothing to say. He was making fun of his prophet, saying this doesn't say that the one who comes first. It doesn't say that the one who have. This is not about orgasm. No. Right? Yes, Isa. What happened, Isa? Go ahead. What do you think? You said this is not orgasm. This is orgasm, as you see in the screen. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I said, the hadith doesn't mention anything.
No, it says orgasm. It
But-
says orgasm. It says comes first. What comes first mean?
Yeah, that's not the word for orgasm, though. That means
Oh,
that
so what comes first mean?
It means once the male reproductive fluid is in the female. It could be at any point, not at the exact time of the sexual encounter.
So
But-
when somebody says comes first, that means this is not orgasm in your dictionary.
I'm saying the hadith doesn't say orgasm.
It says no. It says whoever of them comes first, and comes first is very simple to know. Comes first. It is orgasm.
Okay, and that's how you interpret it. But
I am not interpreting. No, this is what it says. This is what it says. This is what it says. Let me read for you. Let me read for you. You see in Arabic it says فَأَيَّهُمَا سَبَقَ كَانَ الشَّبَهُ. سَبَقَ, the one who comes first. And this is your Muslim translation, and this is Sahih Hadith. So don't tell me it does not say that. Whoever of them comes first. Now you tell me what comes first mean according to you. I'm listening.
okay, if the Prophet wanted to say orgasm, he could have easily said orgasm.
This is what he said. He said that. He said that in Arabic. He said sabaqa. The ma'u rajul sabaqa. The water of the man came. He came. This is what he said.
Okay, if this is what the hadith says, this is what Muslims believe, because we don't take science over the hadith.
All right, no
So
problem.
my question to you is, you can easily resolve this right now by telling us what Jesus said about how the baby either resembles the mother or the father, or how the sex of the baby is determined.
Well,
now, if you don't have knowledge about that, then you can't speak on this topic, because we people who
no, we can. You know, my friend, this is a false logic. Thank you. Okay, I will answer offline. Hold on, guys. If Jesus did not talk about that, that will not change anything. That your prophet is telling a lie. Jesus did not come to teach us how he made babies. Jesus, he create people, as the Quran says, from the mud. He made a bird, you know, but he did not tell us how he do that, right? It's your God and your prophet who's trying to be smart people, supposedly, or smart, intelligent alien, trying to give us details. The Quran, when the Quran says that Jesus, he made the blind see, and even the Bible says that, the Bible did not say really what happened exactly, but obviously he's creating eyes for him. But how he created the eyes, this is the power of God. But when Muhammad, he go in details and he tried to be a smart doctor who graduated from a big school, explaining to us how his God made the baby, and then we find that this is stupid to say, and he's speaking about, like, you know, it's not about a miracle thing. It's like about me and you, like me as a male, you as a female. We have a sexual relationship together, and then we have a baby. It's not about God creating, because God, he have a power, he can do. God, he don't even need to pass all those stages, let's say. God, he can say be, and you will be. That's it. But by the way, the Quran says, if Allah wanted something to happen, he say be, and it is going to be. But he never created anything by be. Never. He said the similarity of Jesus is the same as Adam. He said to him be, and he was. But the fact, we go and read the Quran, we will find that Adam was not created by be. It took him a long time to create him. And same as Jesus, Allah, he sent his spirit, and he breathed into Mary vagina, and then he made her pregnant, and then she delivery, and then she sat under the palm tree, and then the baby came. It was not be, and he was. So when Muhammad and his God, they describe for us, actually, if we even, this is in the Quran. You see, in the Quran even do more harm to Islam. Hello?
Yeah, hi, Christian Prince.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
I'm fine. It's Mr. A. Yes, my friend. I wanted to share something here. I heard a lot of nonsense and about this sperm and orgasm.
Okay.
I will tell you something. A man's sperm contains 22 chromosomes as well as either one X or Y chromosome.
All right.
And a woman's contains 22 chromosomes plus an X chromosome. So it has nothing to do with who orgasms first. It's all in the man's sperm, which either the X chromosome will reach the egg or the Y chromosome will reach the egg.
Yeah.
So it absolutely does not have anything to do with who has the orgasm first.
Yeah, but the idea of this Muslim, that as long a Jew, he told Muhammad, nobody knows this except a prophet, and obviously the Jews look like he's a god for them. Suddenly he became a god, and as long the Jew he confirmed that Muhammad is saying the truth, that means this must be right, and you cannot take the science against the Jew.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
How can you even believe such a thing? It's amazing how the brain works on specific people.
Yeah.
You know, brain can work in mysterious ways.
Yeah, but obviously the Muslim brain is not working at all.
Something like that.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much for calling. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Here we have the Quran in front of us, chapter 23, speaking about verse number 14. Then we made the sperm into a clot, and this is again another poo-poo, because the sperm is not going to be transformed into a dead blood. Is that correct? Yes, Isa.
Okay. I just heard what the caller said, and like I was trying to explain to you, we don't follow science if it goes against something that is confirmed in the teachings of a prophet. That's a very, very easy principle to.
Yeah, but you see, this can be accepted if we are talking about a miraculous thing, like a miracle God he did. As an example, God here resurrected somebody from death, but this cannot be explained. No problem, we can accept that. But when we talk about a man and women having orgasm, and then how the baby became, this is not about God involvement, because God, he made Adam and Eve and he gave them the ability to reproduce, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now what Muhammad is talking about here is the reproduction process is not about a miracle. It's just a reproduction, which is also supposedly God creation anyway. So God created how man is. He created Adam, he created Eve, and then he gave them the ability, if they have sexual relationship together, they can have babies. So it's just a normal procedure of reproduction. Allah or your God or my God is not really involved in it no more, because he created the first man and women and the rest are coming from them. But now your God is giving us details about how the reproduction is done, not a miracle. So look what the Quran says. And we made the sperm into a congealed blood. Do you know what congealed blood is?
Yeah, it's a blood.
Okay, what kind of blood it is?
I'm not sure.
It's dead blood. It is dead blood. So Muhammad claiming,
I'm not sure what congealed.
No, congealed blood is like, if you get yourself injured, as an example, there's a clot will cover your skin to protect it from any things to penetrate. It's like something normal. The blood have a material which, if it's exposed to air, that blood will go solid, will become dead and will die, and it will make a cover until your skin is healed, and then that blood will drop by itself, which is going to be like a bandage. God, he gave us a natural bandage over our skin. So your prophet claiming here that the sperm made into a congealed blood, and this is again a very bad mistake. This is God talking. You see, he's not talking about a miracle now. He's talking about a normal procedure, how a human being reproduction work.
Okay, so what does the gospel say about this process of how the baby is,
you see like okay, hold on. If we for us, we can take whatever the Bible says, and the Bible in many verses in the Bible speak about many things. As an example, how God created us, he created the flesh, he created etc. And I believe that Muhammad, he was trying somehow to copy from the Jews something the Jews they knew. And Muhammad always, when he copied from the Jews, he make mistakes. So he heard the Jews saying something, and he decide that he decide, okay, the Jews are people who knows whatever they say it must be true. So as long the Jews they say something, then I will take it as it is. And as you said to me, because like you're convinced too that the Jews, they will never lie to your prophet, right? So whatever the Jews they say, Muhammad, he will take it as an example. Muhammad, he took everything the Jews they speak about as an example. The speaking ant, the ant who talk, this is from the legion of the Jews. Muhammad, he heard it, he took it, he put it there. The Jews they have many false stories about, like Suleiman, he died and he was in his throne for many days standing and nobody noticed, standing up actually. The genie who stole the ring of Suleiman, all those are legions of the Jews. So obviously Muhammad the Jews have a huge impact on him, and he took all the lies the Jews they spread around, which is a fiction stories, and he considered it as a fact to be part of his religion. So now Muhammad actually, he is a victim of what the Jews told him, and because he trusted the Jews, if you go to the Talmud as an example, or the legion of the Jews, you will find a lot of crazy stuff. And Muhammad obviously, like as an example, if we go right now and we show you that the story of Azab al-Qabr, you heard of Azab al-Qabr before, correct?
No.
Okay, Azab al-Qabr, the torture of the grave, you never heard of it?
The punishment of the grave. Yeah, of course.
How Muhammad he heard about Azab al-Qabr? Do you know?
You not understand that prophets and messengers receive revelation from Allah, from God.
Okay, hold on. When Muhammad first time he mentioned that he received revelation from Allah about the punishment of the grave, how that happened?
I don't quite understand the question.
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Here we go. This is Sahih Bukhari in front of your eyes, and this is the proven again that Muhammad is a victim of the Jews. The Jews are making fun of him, and Muhammad, whatever they say to him, he take it and he accept it. He think the Jews are always telling the truth, and whatever the Jews they say, they must be truthful, and they are people of the book, so they knew what they're talking about. Aisha said that the Jews came to her and mentioned the punishment in the grave, saying to her, may Allah protect you from the punishment of the grave. Aisha then asked Allah Messenger about the punishment of the grave. He said, yes, there is a punishment in the grave. Aisha added, after that I never saw Allah Messenger but always seeking refuge by Allah with Allah from the punishment of the grave. So your prophet, he never mentioned the punishment of the grave. Actually, in different hadith, Aisha, she said to the Jew, you are a liar, there's no such a thing, you're a liar. So Aisha, obviously she never heard this before, and to the point she is accusing the women who told her that story that she is a liar, and there's no such a thing. And when Muhammad he came and he listened to her, suddenly after that moment Muhammad never pray, as you see in the hadith, never pray without saying I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. So why Muhammad never mentioned that before until this Jew came? Because he never heard of it. As simple as that.
You're making an assumption that he didn't mention that.
Okay, no, I am not making an assumption. Isn't it Aisha, she accused the women to be a liar? She said to her, you are lying, there's no such a thing. That's mean Aisha, who lived with Muhammad in his house, she never heard Muhammad saying that. You have to admit, you cannot get away with it. You see, imagine my wife who sit next to me and I am a prophet who pray every day, and then she hear me and she watch me every day praying. She never heard me saying I seek refuge from the punishment of the grave ever, until the Jewish women she said that to her, and then she witnessed that since then Muhammad never prayed to Allah without saying I seek refuge from the punishment of the grave. So since then the prayer became like it's impossible to see Muhammad praying without mentioning I seek refuge from the point of the grave. So why she never heard him saying that prayer before? She never saw him saying that before. Why? Because simply Muhammad, he just learned it. After that, you see, read really carefully, and after that I never seen Allah Messenger praying, but he seek refuge by Allah from the punch of the grave. So Aisha, she is confirming that Muhammad, he don't know about this, he just learned it, and since he learned it, never stop using it and speaking about it.
Okay, now the first thing is the hadith where you're saying that Aisha said to the Jew that you're a liar. That's not the hadith that you're showing me right now.
Okay, so if I show it to you, are you saying to me I'm lying to you or what?
Well, you do make a lot of lies up, so it could.
You have to prove it. You have to prove it. Okay, in front of everybody. If I show you that the hadith, if I look for the hadith saying that Aisha says to the Jew, you are a liar, what you will do?
Well, like I said, I didn't say that every single word that comes out of your mouth
Okay,
is a lie.
so then don't speak of something you do not know. Either you say this is a lie, and that will make a big deal for you, okay? Or you say it doesn't change anything. So do you want to make a challenge in front of everybody that Aisha, she accused the Jews to say a lie?
Okay, let me explain something to you, because we have principles, okay? We as Muslims have principles. Now the principles are, and this is how you really can't get away with a lot of trickery with me like you do with other callers, okay? Anything that you show me that's from Bukhari or Muslim, these two collections of hadith, I'll believe it. Anything. Okay. And anything from the Quran, anything that's in the Quran, we believe that is the 100% truth. Now, that doesn't mean that the way you spin it off and make your own explanation of the hadith or the Quran is accurate. Because sometimes, many times, as a matter of fact, you will take a hadith or a Quranic verse and you will make your own interpretation. Where everyone knows that Muslims we have the most right, we have the most ability to explain the meaning of any particular hadith or Quranic verse.
Let me ask you. What is the punishment of the grave? What is the reason for the punishment of the grave? What exactly you did to make you be punished in the grave according to your understanding?
Okay, so the punishment of the grave is to cleanse the person of sins that he did not repent for when he was alive. It's not very difficult to comprehend. This is the point of any punishment.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
Now,
so it's not because somebody he piss?
Yeah, this is a sin.
Somebody piss, Allah will punish him in the grave if he piss.
If he does not take care to make sure that he cleans himself.
But is that pissing is a sin? If you piss and the piss touch your skin, is that a sin?
No, the sin is if you use the bathroom and you're not careful to make sure that your clothes are clean from the urine.
This is sin. Yes, this is sin. So how your prophet he order you to drink camel urine?
I'm sorry?
If the urine touch you, that is a sin in Islam. Then how the prophet order you to drink camel urine?
Because camel urine, any urine from an animal that can be eaten is not considered to be impure.
So the urine of the dog is not impure?
Any animal that can be eaten. A dog cannot be eaten.
Okay. So any animal can be eaten. The urine is not okay. So you can drink urine. Okay, I see. Okay. Now listen. When you say to me that if you don't clean your urine from you, and that is a sin, and that will punish you, does that mean if I show you that your prophet, that urine he used to touch him, that mean he is going to be punished in the grave?
Let me ask you a question.
Don't ask me a question. Don't ask me a question. You see, you play games. I will go with you. Are you saying that your prophet will be punished for his urine touch him?
The prophet would never be punished for anything because
so in a second you change your mind. Now, where Muhammad he learned that if the urine touched your skin is going to punish you, is going to cause you to be punished in the grave. Where did he learn that from? Is it from the Jews? Is it from the Jews? Is it from the Jews? Is it from the Jews?
The definition of a prophet or a messenger.
No. I'm asking you where Muhammad he learned this knowledge that the urine is the reason to be punished in the grave. Is that from the Jews?
It's from Allah, because like I said before,
so it's not from the Jews. It's not from the Jews.
No, it's not from the
Jews.
Okay,
let us see this hadith then. Guys, be my witness. He said it's not from the Jews. In a second, this guy, he will change his mind. All right.
I want to see this. I want to see you change my mind. Go ahead.
Let us see. Let us see. Here we go. Aisha, she said, a Jewish woman entered into me and said, the torment of the grave is because of the urine. I said, you are lying. What Aisha, she said, you are lying. She said, no, it's true. We cut our skin and our clothes because of it. The messenger of Allah went out to pray, and our voice became loud. He said, what is this? I told him what she had said. He said, she spoke in the truth. After that day, he never offered any prayer, but he say, following the prayer, after he followed the prayer, Rabba Jibreel wa Mikael wa Israfil, etc., etc., I seek refuge from you against the punishment of the grave. So Muhammad here never since then, Aisha, she never heard of that before. And you are the one who said to me, where you get this one, that the Jews, she said to him, you are lying, right? You remember? You said you fabricate your lie. Here we go. Aisha, she's accusing the Jew that she is a fabricate, she is a liar, and this is going to be true. Why? Because this is stupid. Why Aisha, she's saying to the Jew, this is a lie? Because this is stupid, obviously. So the Jew, she said that, Muhammad, he take that, Muhammad, he believe in that, Muhammad approved that, and after that, Muhammad, he never prayed to Allah unless he say, I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. So the question to you, as long you are the one who said to me, Allah is the one who told him that, so why Muhammad never before that mentioned the punishment of the grave in his prayer? He was not aware of it?
Okay, so who collected the hadith that you're showing us now?
What do you collected the hadith? You Muslims was the one who collected the hadith.
No, what book of hadith was it? Is it from?
This is Sunan al-Nasa'i.
Okay, so it's most likely it's probably a weak hadith because
it is not a weak hadith. Here we go. This is not a weak hadith. Here we go. Read with me. It says Hassan.
Just because
okay, let me show you. Okay, hold on. Let us see from Al-Bukhari. Let us get you see the Muslim, they want to play all the games. Okay, let us see if this can be found in Al-Bukhari. Okay, all right. This is Al-Bukhari. So what we will do now? Muhammad, he never mentioned this prayer before. He just copying from the Jew. As simple as that. Never ever spoke of it. You told me that the one. You told me that the one. I asked you, who is the one who told him that? You said Allah. As you see, it was a Jewish woman who came to his house, have an argument with his wife, and Aisha, she could not believe it, and Muhammad, he confirmed what the Jew she said.
So how does that mean that the Jewish person taught him that if he confirmed?
Because he never prayed that before. If the Jewish woman is not the first one to mention that, why Muhammad? As you see how important it is to say this prayer. After that, she never saw him. Read with me. After that, I never saw Allah messenger, but seeking refuge with Allah from the punishment of the grave. After that, so Muhammad, if this is very important, that you should add in every prayer after the prayer to seek refuge from the punishment of the grave. Why Muhammad never mentioned it before? Why suddenly now, after the Jew, she came to him, suddenly he repeated every time he prayed? Obviously, he just learned it. He liked the idea. Muhammad is a copy-paste guy. The Jews, they say something, whatever the Jews they say, and the Jews, they are making fun of him, obviously.
That's how you interpret it.
My friend, thank you for calling. That's it. We are done. I'm not going to waste my time. It's obvious. Correct, guys? If we ask this guy, who is the one who told Muhammad this? He said Allah. Okay, why he never mentioned it before? Why Allah never mentioned it before? No, I'm done today. We are done for today. Why Allah never mentioned it before? It doesn't make sense. If Muhammad, he learned this before, to the point Aisha, she's accusing the Jewish woman that she's a liar. You're lying. That's what she said to her. This cannot be true. This is a lie, which means this is stupid. You see, Aisha, she is more qualified to be a prophet from Muhammad himself, because Muhammad, obviously getting himself busted by copying the Jews. Whatever the Jews they say, Muhammad he take the Jews story and he put it in his Quran. The ant, she warned the ant about the other ants because Suleiman is coming. This is a story Muhammad took from the Jews. He took it, he put it there. As simple as that. Whatever Muhammad he say, whatever the Jews says, Muhammad he grab it, he put it. The Jews are talking. Come on, the Jews they don't lie. Muhammad he learned everything he have from people around him, Salman al-Farisi, the Jews, the Nasara, Khadija, Waraqa, etc. This is stupid. And Aisha, she confirmed that this is a lie. And what kind of God he want to punish me for having some piss on my leg? Actually, okay, hold on. If Allah don't want that to happen, can't he make your penis long like a horse so you can piss far away from your body? If this is an issue, that's mean your God he have a defect in his creation. Correct, guys? If God want to punish us for the water touching our skin when you piss, well, that's mean this is his fault, because it's not your choice. The only way, if you do that, especially in the old days, I mean, those people, they don't even have a toilet seat. Muhammad, he used to sit in the ground. He pissed like a woman when he pissed. And by doing that, the piss will touch you, because the piss will touch the ground and will hit back your skin. So Muhammad must be tortured. When I asked him, are you saying your prophet he will be tortured in the grave for a piss touch him? He said, no, the prophet is different. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy and madness and stupidity. Muhammad, he keep adding stuff to his religion. He learned about the false Messiah. He add the false Messiah. He heard about the Antichrist. He add the Antichrist. He heard that I mean, all the stupid stories. Muhammad, he grabbed it from somewhere. He have nothing of his own. He's a false prophet. And the Muslim, they try to defend that Muhammad said that whoever have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. And the excuse is, as long the Jew he said that, it must be true. Did you see? Did you see the mindset of the Abdul? The proof that Muhammad is saying the truth, that he heard that from a Jew. So why you accuse them that the Jews corrupt their book? They are liars. They are the most evil people, as the Quran says. I mean, Allah, he made them even pigs and monkeys. Anyway, obviously Muslims, in order to defend their false prophet, they choose to take a hike in the madness highway. And that will not help you, my friend. Whoever watched this video, he will be laughing at Islam and will leave Islam. So I'm very thankful for the Muslims who try their best to defend their prophet, but obviously everybody witness that they have a big fat failure, and their prophet, he cannot be a prophet of God. He cannot. Especially he claimed that his stupid answers was coming to him from the angel Jibril. Just now, Jibril has told me, just now. So Muhammad even claimed that a normal question, the answer for it is coming from Jibril, which means everything he says is Allah talking. You see, by the way, when he said Jibril told me, it means Allah told me. Jibril is just the delivery guy. This is not the answer of Jibril. This is the answer of Allah. If this is not enough to prove to you that Muhammad is a false prophet, I do not know what is going to prove to you that he is a false prophet. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope today we have a good time together. And don't forget, if you like to learn more about Islam, feel free, you can go and get my books from Amazon. Depend in your country, Amazon.com, DE, France, etc. And don't forget to subscribe to all my pages in Minds.com, Patreon, Facebook, and in YouTube. Invite your friends, share with them, download my videos. They are for free for you. I'm not a person who get upset from people downloading my videos. Actually, I encourage you, because the purpose is not about having subscription for me. The purpose is spreading the truth, and the truth will set you free. The Lord, he said, for free you took, for free you give. You are not required to give Christian Prince any money, and I'm not asking you to pay me. This is something I give for free. Those who help us with donation, they are doing it voluntarily. May the Lord bless them. And those who they are not helping, still the Lord blessing you. We cannot bribe God by paying money in Islam. You do that. In Christianity, you cannot. When people they think that God is someone we can bribe by some donation, that's mean they are corrupt. When somebody says to you, if you donate to me, God will forgive your sin, that's mean he's a corrupt. And that's Muhammad, who said to the Muslims that if you pay me, I will pray in your behalf and I will purify you. That is not in Christianity. Don't fall into the garbage. The one who promised you female and male Gentile, which is endless, he cannot be from God. This is not God. God don't promise such a promise. This is against his nature. God is holy, so is Jesus. Jesus is my Lord, the Christ, the Messiah, the Savior. Even in the cult of Islam, he will come back and he will save the whole world. It's not Muhammad, it is not Jibreel, it is not Allah who will save us in the end of the day, and he is going to destroy the Satan even according to Islam. So why you want to follow the dead man Muhammad and you will not follow the living God, the word of God, the pure, the mighty, the wonderful, Emmanuel? God is with us, and that is Jesus. For Jesus I invite you, because by him and for him everything was created, and anything else is a lie. Never trust a man, never trust a priest, never trust a sheikh, never trust people who claim to be prophet. Trust those who speak the truth about God if they are following God. Muhammad, obviously he don't follow God, he have no God. He was a man who want to take over power. He wants sex, he wants money, he wants the glory of himself, to the point he changed his name and he called himself Muhammad, which means the praised one. And this is again against God. For when you say I am the praised one, then you are God. Muhammad is a name of a God, it's not a name of a man. Only God is the praised one. Shame on you, shame on you to follow a man. He replaced God even by his name. He cannot be of God. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Christ is Lord and Islam is false. And until we see you soon again, please subscribe and tell your friends, and God bless you. Take care and bye-bye.